Ugh.
Okay. Alright.
It reminds me of the stupid Chris Fleming bit where it's like,
Who the fuck is Chris Fleming?
he's like a really good comedian. I'll have to show
God,
you
I'm
at some
looking him
point.
up.
It's so fucking funny.
He looks
Oh,
so
he must have
British.
been before you were born,
Oh, he's not.
bro.
He looks
Hold on.
incredibly British.
Wow.
Let me show you a YouTube video that I like.
How does someone look
You can watch it in the
British?
background.
Look up Chris Fleming and tell me that man does not look British.
Chris
Fine.
Fleming. Not Chris Farley.
Chris Farley?
That guy does look British, incredibly British.
Right?
It's the nose.
I think it's that and like the glasses shape he wears.
Mm-hmm. He looks like a off-stage
He-
member of the Beatles.
Dude, no, he does not the Beatles, Queen.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he
yeah.
looks like the drummer from Queen. He has that
Looks
haircut.
like- Is his name Brian? I think his name's Brian.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah.
Brian May is not the drummer.
Is he a
Is it?
guitarist?
I'm pretty sure he is.
No,
Brian May.
he's not.
Queen.
I am no Brian May's guitar.
He's the lead guitarist. Yes.
Roger Taylor's drum.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Roger Taylor was hot in the movie.
He was
He was so hot.
Roger Bohemian. Rap.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He was so hot in that movie. I can't even.
Ugh. Beautiful.
So peggable.
Honestly, could play a young
This is-
Lucius Malfoy. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
This is live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is all live.
That's facts. That is like young
Alright.
Lucius Malfoy. That's...
I am a woman living in 2024.
Or Scorpius.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm a woman living in 2024. I will not be judged.
This is modern feminism talking.
Exactly.
I expect to run the world pegging
I-
men I cannot
There's
talk to.
there's this kind of cool model from TikTok, and she's pretty funny. I think she lives in like the UK, and I remember one of her videos went live, and it was her arguing with like her girl best friend. It's like, what? Why can't you peg a man on the first date? What? She was being totally serious.
Well, yeah, because like if men can expect sex on the first date, why can't you expect to peg them on the
Why the
first
fuck?
date?
Why do I have to wait for? She's like goth.
on her
Alright.
side? I don't know.
But damn, if I came prepared, you should be too.
Right. I brought the backpack.
Night tag. All right. Let's begin.
Anyway.
Welcome everybody. Welcome back. We are on session 49. Last we left off, we had a very eventful time on the Hogwarts Express through the power of the divinations relic. We're able to glimpse and work together to see a newfound possibility, something that was not known until kind of the last minute. That Acromantula would be attacking the train this upcoming bit in about 7 minutes or so. You all looked through every possibility possible, and you saw one thing. You saw someone had to die. In some way, in some form, whatever you all chose, someone died. and somebody else. When you all were placing down your plans, and there were some problems with it, we forgot, of course, that in order to get Janice in the magnificent mansion of that Neve's bag, Neve couldn't have her bag. And so we got to it and we were like, okay, give me the bag. Wait, I thought you had it. Neve had it. And she was on top of the train, of course, attacking Ors and generally girl bossing her way on a Zhawu. We decoupled the trains. We got students out from the 2 compartments that you guys are in. And we almost had a fight with Barty Crouch. All you guys were kind of getting in his way, but he also knew that the train up ahead was getting away with likely his daughter in it. He decided to teleport in a crazy, tough situation, which always requires a roll. Nolan, I had just so happened to roll a natural 1 as one of his portents. And Nolan, fully knowing what this meant, and choosing for himself where it goes, tapped his stave, and not 1. Splinch. Blood spraying across Nolan's face, across the aisle, the hallway that you guys found yourselves in, and he teleported about 50 feet ahead, rolling down the hillside, hitting onto sticks and stones, and just as he came up and his one arm was gone, he was likely to die anyway. He looked up as the acromantula hit the train from on the high hill, and the train came decoupling, coming off the edge. Nobody, unfortunately, because of all the stuff we were doing, nobody actually had time to brace. So we took the full fucking brunt of the damage. Does anyone recall how much more damage that was? It was like 60 or something?
It was 54.
So, Hati,
Oh,
make
so
me a
I'm good.
quick, make me... Oh, no, there's literally no save. You take 54 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
How many
That's
are you
cool.
at?
Hold on.
Probably
54.
locked.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I am big chill.
Are you at like the
too.
70s?
Hold on.
I'm
Minus
sweating.
54. I have 143.
I'm sweating.
Left
I have
over?
54
Left
hit
over.
points.
Motherfucker.
I
Well,
have,
Vigor Caster.
Vigor Caster and it's Hati.
I have exactly 30 hit points left.
Have you gotten the tough feat yet, Sikrin?
Yes.
Going to bed?
That's
Oh,
why I
did
have
you?
so much.
It's ridiculous.
Also,
You're gonna
my
go poop first?
portents for this session,
Uh-huh.
real good.
Hey.
I can't believe them.
Good night, honey. I love you.
Listen,
Good
remember,
sleep.
Jess. I built Hati to be unkillable. Or as nigh unkillable as I can have her.
Was that
No
like your
crit.
mission when you made her?
Yes. Absolutely.
Give me that.
Sikrin said, I want to play a melee character and I want to make it incredibly difficult.
Yes.
Not difficult. Fucking impossible.
Can't get a crit on.
Sigrid said I will be playing a barbarian on a casters only party.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, if there's an Avada Kedavra thrown your way, it's not fulfilling unless there is a possibility
Mm-hmm.
that you could have deflected it. You know, if it's not a chance, a roll of the die.
You gotta throw a
And-
ninth level at me.
And
Mhm.
Sikrin, like, to be fair, like you did like it was a bunch of incidental stuff that led Hati to be where she is.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, 100%.
Impulse grabbing one of the
dragon.
fangs of the basilisk and then making it a knife, and 1 in 4 chance getting that dragon to die and then getting the armor.
And now I'm immune to crits. It's great.
Yep. Yep.
That night was
Or high level parties. High level parties are like this. You know what I mean? how it goes. I'm pretty sure, like, I only found out far after starting Magic Mysterium that wands and wizards suggest that I think it was like 14th or like 11th level is like 7th year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yes.
Nah, you can't cast Avada Kedavra though.
exactly.
What's the fun in that?
And truly, that should be the peak of anyone's existence in this game.
Yeah, right?
I don't know why.
Maya!
Maya.
Maya!
I told her that that's an Expecto Patronum nuke.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I
You
fear
are.
her.
I'm looking
I'm
at that like
scared.
the guy at the end of the Ark of the Covenant getting his face melted
Damn,
off.
people make me like clutch my pearls. I don't know.
Shit. So anyway, so I guess like I could, to like give us back in the vibe, I could actually redo my ending narration from last time. So I think it would be cool.
Yeah, I missed it, so I can hear it now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've heard it before, but
Yeah.
Brooke's internet had also gone out when you started it, so.
that is true.
True.
The squealing of the train wheels, the shouting of the oars afar off, the screaming of students, the scent of searing metal and sweat, the taste of blood on your lips, all of it paled in comparison to the impact. Bang! The train car shudders against the weight of the adversary, toppling student and bag alike. You slam against the nearest wall and flounder to the floor. Luggage becomes dislodged from on high and slams onto heads, backs, and legs. Brace! Something hits the window, shattering the glass. Then another, each subsequent impact pushing the moving train to its limits. You can hear screams yell out from afar as the far-off train that you have decoupled from is sending off, like, I guess you could hear Neve topsides. Fucking, you were on the Gatling gun. Remember that, Brooke?
Yes.
Um,
Second Amendment right. Let's go.
You can hear screaming as Neve attempts to beat back the horde, but the sight of the clicking fangs and wriggling legs of dozens of acromantula blot out the windows and walls on the far side of the train. You can feel it begin to tip. The train wheels grind where they shouldn't, and a great drop can be seen as many of you stumble off balance toward the exterior glass. The long, snaking bridge overlooks a low, rocky basin below. The train car becomes too unstable to hold. The car teeters perilously over the gorge. Then something breaks. Snap! The entire compartment slips off the track and off onto the right side. Acromantula leap, abandoning the train, and the next moments pass so fast it's impossible to keep track of it. The train rolls, and so do you. People grab onto each other, trying to hold each other tight, Hati holding Drusilla. The couplers twist and snap. There's a moment of breath, and your entire body tenses up, air locked in your lungs. There's a moment of weightlessness, and then cold shock running up your spine, the beating of your heart, boom, 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 faster than anything else here. Then, impact! The wall caves in, shatters and rolls. Grass, gravel, stick, and stone come flying into the compartment. Glass shards fly and hit the ceilings and walls. The compartment settles on its side. The train car grinds against the ground, felling tree and wet earth and a single half-mutilated person, now corpse. You really can't make him out. He's like in the dirt and blood everywhere.
He's just paste now.
Just paste, really. The compartment settles on its side, and your body takes the impact, bashing against everything in its wake until it all comes to a halt. You begin to all, like, well, not all. Everybody roll me a d4.
Get off my number, Sikrin.
No.
Get out.
No.
Get off my number, Jess.
Oh,
No.
shit. Okay,
Get
I'm going to roll a
out.
d4 for Drusilla as well. One. So, Hati, everything is dark, at least for a little while. In your semi-unconscious state, try to get up. You can hear, "Get up! Get up! Come on!" Drusilla is there, covered in blood from her head. She's trying to, like, lift you up, and everything is spinning. The cool night air breathes into the train car. You can hear distant yelling. You see flames licking up the interior of the forest outside the train car. The compartment is unrecognizable. And you are only semi-conscious. Come on! She, like, picks you up really, really, up to your feet, and you're able to kind of catch yourself for a moment.
Okay. I'm up.
Something moves in the distance. Oh, you're right. We have to get the others. They were in the last train car.
Okay, what's going on? Okay.
Hati, you and Drusilla are kind of caught in here, and Drusilla is trying to pull herself up onto the ceiling. She, like, hits the top there, and then you can just see her stick her fingers straight through the metal and try to rip. It opens up slightly. That's her cool thing. You can see slight fangs coming down. Come on, we gotta get you up.
Let's go.
She's holding her shoulder. She's hurt. And you guys kind of burst out to the side of the train car, where the roof is right now, and flounder down to the floor, still trying to catch your breath. You look all around and you can hear hissing. Torga! And you can see a horde of acromantula leap down toward the train far off. And you see, a ways away, right now, some of your friends awake. That would be Neve and Anna. You guys are just waking up. I do realize there is, of course, Nolan and Colin here too. Am I missing anybody else? Is Wilfred, right?
Rin
Wilfred
and
and
Wilfred.
Rin, yeah.
Oh, Rin and Wilfred. Fuck. Okay.
It's the love interest is who's here.
Okay. No one's getting up at the same time. But he's been flown elsewhere. Oh, also another two. So Wilfred's also getting up another time. And 3. Rin is unconscious. So you can see a bunch of your friends far off that way, Hati. Very soon they're going to be overtaken by the acromantula. Hi, Hadley.
You almost scared me.
I almost scared you?
Yeah, when you said
Because I was talking scared? Because I was doing stories? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Come here. It's okay. Why don't you go talk to Mom? Maybe Mom will give you a hug and a kiss, okay? Just say, Daddy scared me with his stories. Mwah. Close the door, please. Okay. Yeah, so Hati, you can see a majority of your friends beginning to awaken. I'm going to... Do you yell at them? Do you start running? What are you doing, Hati?
Hati is kind of like blinking out the haze of shock from getting up out of the crash and whatnot. And she's looking. She sees the. I can see the acromantula coming down the hill and whatnot too, right?
Yes. It looks probably at first glance like there is acromantula coming from multiple directions. Of course, it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
But Hati, I think one thing that you might begin to notice is, wait, why didn't Drusilla cast Bombarda? You look back, Drusilla doesn't have her wand.
Oh. I'm going to pull out my wand real quick, and I'm going to cast Periculum up into the air, and then I'm going
A bright
to.
red flare shines up above everybody, bathing everything in red light.
And then Hati's gonna like turn to Drusilla and then just like grab her hand, place her wand into her hand.
Hati,
Take
no!
it. I'll be fine.
Mine broke!
It's fine. You can use mine.
What do you do?
And then she's gonna flick out the spear and then just start walking down towards her friends to try and make sure she's there in case Acromantula get rolling up on him.
Okay. I rolled low.
Mm-hmm.
100. 87. Nothing bad. Hati, I think out of everything with an 87, you were like rushing out toward your friends. A acromantula, one of the ones that are further down the way, leaps out toward you, and you like slash it up, cutting it from nape to navel, falling to either side of you, and you can see a few of them still coming in. You run, and your friends are quite far away from you. We're going to kind of pull back the clock just slightly to when everybody but Maya and Rin are waking up. Cressida, I think she's hurt. Wilfred's freaking out.
It's Neve's there, right? Just checking, making sure before I say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Okay.
Neve and Anna, you guys were in the same compartment. Neve, you take her. I'm gonna check on Rin.
Okay, 1 second. She's going to immediately like reach into her pocket for the Everflame to like hold on to it and try her best to like channel as much healing magic into Cressida as possible.
Totally. You like get down next to her. Come on. Make me a quick medicine check, just to see if you can ascertain her her state.
Actually, not proficient in this. That's crazy.
It's not a very useful roll for the most part. Yeah, you can tell obviously she's fucked up. There's like twigs in her hair. I mean, everyone's not looking great. And she is currently bleeding. You see it on the inside of her shirt, and it's begun to bleed out into her white shirt. And you end up just kind of like getting down there, and
I think she like undoes a few buttons like at the top.
I was
of
thinking the
Cressida's shirt.
same, and I didn't
Oh
want
my
to be
God.
disrespectful.
Maya, is
Like-
it okay if I like rip your shirt, like kind of like the buttons, like to bop off?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's the wrong day for her to wear white, but she definitely wore white. So
Okay.
yeah, go for it.
Sure. So Neve, yeah, you like get down there, and in the panic, you just kind of like rip like the first two buttons, showing her open chest. Obviously, nothing more. And you take that
It's a very tasteful
Everflame.
V-neck.
Exactly. And you place it onto her chest and kind of hold it there, and there is wishing kind of that's going through you, almost like a prayer. What is on repeat right now, Neve?
Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. And she's kind of like doing compressions almost, like while she's saying it.
Come on! And when you press down for like the fourth time, there is a pulse like energy that shoots around in the carriage, and I'm gonna quickly roll my d4. That's a low. Roll my d100. 60. All right. So you cast this out. There is a healing wave, and it passes through Cressida. And Cressida, you, like a jolt of adrenaline, your wounds like heal in an instant. Neve, you kind of get the reverberation of that, and there is suddenly, you feel like a bit of concussiveness. You're like, big headache that waves through you, and Cressida breathes life back in. Cress?
Holy shit! Holy shit, what the hell happened?
You're not dead. You're not dead, right? She's like
No.
holding her head while trying to like feel her other hand out to see if Cressida is moving.
I'm fine. And she'll, like, kind of grab Neve's face. Are you okay?
Yeah, it just was a lot.
You can hear screaming from a bit further off. Part of your wall is like caved in, and you can see Nolan trying to run the fuck away from the acromantula. That's the 60.
That's so real of him.
Anna,
He's
Cresta-
his paladin. He's screaming.
Yeah. He's doing that, and then Cresta, we're going to, because you got lower. So Anna, you've already woken up. That pulse also seemingly in the background woke Rin up, and kind of Wilfred held her very, very tight. We have to go.
everyone up. And she's like getting up and like kind of almost stumbling at first and like running her way out.
I need my dragon. Where is he?
Your bag? Ooh. Neve, make me
Frostworm.
a...
That's what I fucking need.
Huh?
I need my frostworm. That's what I'm
Yeah.
fucking looking for. Yeah.
Frostworm is out, I
Give
think,
me a...
because
no?
you had him
I don't think so.
flying around. You
Yeah.
had two things out: the
I had Jiawu
Jiawu
and the frostworm.
the frostworm to scare people.
Cool. So yeah, it's probably flying overhead. I'm gonna do a quick roll because we did get. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a quick thing. That's a high. So your frostworm's actually good. It's swooping down and sending a little like tiny frost breath through. You can see ice come up and kill some of the first acromantula. Remember, this is only the first few seconds, right? Everything's happening at the same time. So Anna, you can hear Nolan screaming from outside.
Yeah, she's booking it towards him.
Okay, you rush out into the foray, and you can just see like a dirt shale that's been just cut through this area. Trees and dirt have been upchurned, and there's some bits that are on fire even out here.
Do I see the Wicked Witch of the East?
The Wicked Witch of the East?
Yeah, our flattened dark wizard.
Honestly, I think he's a backdrop to all this. Like,
I
in that
just
like kind
wanna
of
note
field in front of you, you would see bits of flesh and like blood mixed in with the soil.
Flesh chunks.
Man
Some
flesh.
broken bone.
Man flesh.
Man flesh.
She's like she yells back toward Wilfred. Get everyone up, get everyone out. And she's like booking it towards where Nolan is.
You hear screaming as one acromantula leaps forward and kind of pushes Nolan onto his back. And he's trying to like physically hit them, and he casts out like a spell over toward them, but it the acromantula moves off to the side and it shoots past into the sky. That red flare flies up. You can see Hati kind of afar off.
Mm-hmm.
She's booking it, like, towards you guys.
Do I have to fucking get a spider off? Not in that way.
Keep in
Oh,
mind,
that's right.
they do not make
That
the
would be
save at
Mage
advantage
Hand.
anymore because Blightfang is dead.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's
Fuck
go.
you. Wait, does that mean they're no longer? Oh no, they're specially bred. Never mind.
They are specially bred, yes.
So they're still like not vulnerable.
They
to
were
fire
in the
damage.
Acromantula eugenics program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The soft.
What have I done?
The
don't know, you made-
realization.
the one woman antagonist that you made is a literal monster that we're meant to kill, and she eugenics. And she does eugenics.
You made a Nazi spider. You
I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did.
Yeah.
You have become your own worst enemy.
damn. Hey, you know,
We either die
Just-
heroes or live long enough to see ourselves become the villain.
hey, just take it as a W. You've given your players a like legitimately good villain to kill. Like kill
Yeah.
this.
And it's
You know,
so
I've
accurate to
given
Harry
the morally
Potter.
questionable villain, and then I've given the like villain that like has their reasons and is still terrible.
Yeah.
Hitler had
I'm
art school.
blessed.
Blightfang had the fire in Forbidden Forest.
Yes, and both of those are equally as weird. Anyway, Arania.
Anyway, Anna.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Okay. Okay.
Heightened Arania Exme. At wait,
Alright.
what the fuck level is Arania Exme originally? Second. I forgot how many spell slots we have.
I rolled another 4, so you're good there.
Fourth level.
Happens good.
That's fine.
You send off a radioactive, and you can see Nolan on the ground. They get flown off, as well as a few of the other ones that were kind of converging down inside. You can hear the huge acromantula who's currently climbing down from the bridge and leaps, hitting the train compartment itself. Speak out. Find them. Find them for me. We will complete the work. And you are able to rush up and kind of grab Nolan, and he picks up to his feet, and the two of you start running. You guys would kind of start to get close to Hoppy. You guys would start to converge together. And you know, Wilfred and Rin are getting out of there. You can see Neve, some of the like the younger acromantula get over to your compartment first, just as you are kind of helping Cresta up to her feet. And one scuttles straight up to like that hole in the wall, and you see two fangs move out toward you, lightning fast. And out in front of you, there is a wand thrust in front of your face. A radiation light! And there is a bright white light that shines in front of the two of you. Colin has saved your lives for now. He's like holding on to one of the topmost compartments, trying to hold himself up and cast out that spell at them.
Thank you.
Are we all up?
Yes, I think so. Cressa, are
Okay.
you
Get out of
okay
the
to
fort!
stand?
Wait, where's Hannah?
Anna?
You hear a rainy ectomy from far off, and Nolan shrieks.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 1.
Uh-oh.
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 That is. I just rolled a 100.
Oh,
You
nothing
come
bad
So never
happened.
mind.
One person
Nothing
comes
wrong.
back to life.
No.
Barty
You know
Crouch
what,
Jr. rises from the dead and then dies again.
Well, you know what? And the 100 would be something bad that turned out to be good. Which is, I have a perfect thing. So,
Hey, can
as
you turn off your crisp?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's something bad that turns out to be
Oh,
good.
it's much better.
You guys try to push off. You're like, where the fuck is Anna? You can hear Anna, Cresta, Neve, and all you guys start to leave the compartment. And I think Wilfred would be like, good to have you back with us. Oh fuck! And you can see, not from the bridge, but from the forest to the left, you can see Acromantula blot out the trees, some of them leaping down onto the battlefield. They are running across toward you, and they are faster than you. Wilfred kind of turns around on his heel and starts running, looking back, and Cresta, as you are looking out there, you can see the Acromantulas jump out, but not toward you. You see them tackle other Acromantulas, and they begin to infight amongst themselves in the middle of the battlefield. Fucking chaos. Cresta, what are you doing?
Cressida is immediately looking at everybody. We need to go. Now.
We're booking it. We're booking it away. We gotta run away from this area.
We gotta run.
Okay.
Can I get my dragon to fly down to pick us up? Or pick some of us up or something?
Your dragon is it can carry 2 people.
You can Engorgio it, I think. You'd have to upcast
Yeah.
the Engorgio though.
I'm willing to do that.
I mean, you're allowed to have 2 out now, right?
Yes.
Wait.
So
question.
You have your Zhao too.
Question. If we all, hear me out, we turn into our Animagus forms, okay?
Can
we
you
talked
all
about this
get on
last.
the back of my
No.
Not
Think about
Hati,
this.
but Hati can just run. Sorry, what?
Sorry,
Yes?
my thing paused. We all get on the back. We all get our Animagus forms. We all get in Neve's bag, and then we have the Zhao teleport us the fuck away.
I don't think this is the level of coordination that you're able to have in this moment of emergency.
I don't know. This group's
That's
pretty
fair.
fucking coordinated. If I rolled nat 20 right now on a straight d20, would you let us do that?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I
Brooke.
give Brooke one of my nat 20 portents, can we just do that?
How do you do this every single time? Without fail. Every time you say, I'm gonna roll a nat 20, you roll
This is
a nat
proof
1.
that robots are spying on us. America.
They're in our walls.
Oh my god.
I race in my walls.
Our
Every
constant
time.
fight with a random number generator.
It's an ongoing battle.
We're just gonna book it, I guess.
You guys
you can do your
fucking book it. Huh?
You could do your Frostworm thing, right?
Yeah,
Are you doing
I'm
that?
gonna take
Yeah.
you and Colin on the back of the Frostworm.
Cresta, was there anything more that you wanted to do than run?
Okay, first, I need some clarifying questions here. Is anybody... Who's going on this thing with Neve?
We don't know yet. It hasn't even happened yet.
Okay.
Yeah, she has an Engorgioed it. We're not sure who's there to be on the back of the thing.
Mm-hmm. Cressida, just in the way that I think Cressida is, would not go. She's gonna start booking it towards Anna. because she will not leave without her.
Anna's like further along on the battlefield too, because she had to go toward the enemy.
Yeah.
And now the two of them are running away as Acromantula are fucking fighting each other and shit.
Yeah. Cressida would not leave without Anna, so she is running that way.
She's like screaming, like, Anna!
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, Crest is
really
booking it
dramatic in slow
forward toward
motion.
everything else.
Her long golden hair flows behind her.
I think like Rin
blue
is like
orbs.
yelling out like, Crest, no! And she's like yelling toward you, crying. Wilfred's like fucking holding her back. Like, no, let me go! Wilfred's running. He's leaving Cressida. I think kind of almost like very instinctually, because in this moment all you have is instinct. He trusts you. You know? Okay. So we have Anna, Cresta, and Nolan in like a little group. We have Hati and Drusilla who are kind of meeting up with them, and then we have like the Neve,
Evacuation
Colin,
party.
yeah, the Wilfred, Rin who are running right now. So then kind of back up the sort of, I guess, monster round. One of the botchlings, right? They drop down. They could see Anna and Nolan and Hati and them starting to converge, and this one is going to leap out toward all of you, and is going to try to crush you guys. So let's see how successful this is with the quick roll. I got a 3. So that already means that things are better. I think I might kind of set this as like you have to get a 4 because it is like the big bad, right? But I'll roll this twice and take the better result. Yeah, so that's a 13. Oh no, 31. And that one is a 35. It's about the same. You guys are running. And this thing leaps out toward you and crushes you down into the dirt. Your face is pushing into dark soil, and all of you guys could take quite a bit of damage, I guess. Let's get dice. Rolling, rolling, rolling in the river. Okay, that is 39 points of bludgeoning damage. I assume everyone's still up.
How many did you say?
39.
Who is with us?
That's Hati, Drusilla, Nolan, and Anna.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I thought
Okay.
Cresta was there, and I was like, wait a second.
So it crushes you down into the ground. I can smell it! And it's going to try to determine which one of you has a relic. Multiple of you have one.
If I pee
So-
myself, can that throw off?
You're not here.
But I'm just asking for like future. Like, if you piss yourself, can that like throw off the scent?
Ammonia?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 relics that are here, Anna and Nolan. So heads or tails, Anna?
Tails.
Which one do you want to happen? Do you want to attack you? Or Nolan?
I wanted to attack me.
What did you say?
I wanted to
Tails?
attack me.
No, you said like tails.
Tails.
Heads.
It's the one time that this gets heads!
Actually, I was doing it this morning and it was getting lots of heads. It was like heads.
I
Now
get
it's
I'm
tails.
so mad.
It's always
How do I-
it's always the opposite. I've been finding.
If I spend my inspo, can I make it attack
Do you want to
me?
go again? You want to spend your
No,
inspo?
I don't want it to go again because I hate the fucking coin toss.
Okay. Then it is on top of all of you, and it looks all around at the people that are underneath of it, and it brings up two fangs and strikes down toward him. And
I don't have it. Do I have anything to do as a reaction?
Anna, do you want to take the scene with your relic?
What do you mean?
Oh, it would hurt everybody, though. It would, I think.
It said
Would
hostile
it?
creatures, I think.
It's
Is it
hostile creatures.
Hostile, yeah.
I'll do it.
All
What are you gonna
right.
do?
What level?
Drop the nuke.
6th.
Do it.
6.
Fuck it.
I want them all dead. No. I'm trying to. 1 is a smart decision.
Faith is giving advantage to Maya. And Jess.
Thank you. Thank you, Faith.
I think
Aw,
Faith's giving it to everyone.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Thank you, Faith.
Thank you, Faith.
Thank you.
You're the best.
We are, just so you know, Faith, we decided to do a new way of, like, doing the battle. We're, like, doing it kind of more narratively. So.
This is for the combat averse.
They're avoiding the spoilers. Alright.
This
Thank
is the
you,
most
Faith.
fun I've ever had in combat.
Avoiding spoilers. Okay, so you might not have been listening to me. Everybody at Faith and server or something like that, say thank you just in case they weren't listening.
Well, it's only one. This 15-foot cube. There's only one of them there, right? It's only the big one that can pretty much fit inside this thing.
If you do fifth, I'll allow you to kill it.
If I do 5th, I'm dying.
No, that's 6.
Yeah,
Well,
but
But at
The
5th,
damage
she wouldn't
doesn't
be able
get
to
hit
move.
you.
Grab you. I can grab you.
Yeah, you would
guess.
be
If
incapacitated,
you want.
and people would have to help you, but you could kill it.
If you want, though. I'm just saying, like, the options there, I can always
You
grab
could still kill it with the other ones, but we'll just have to see.
So, what is this exactly? Do I use this thing, or do I use it in tandem with a spell?
No, you use it.
Listen, you got me. I'm right there. I'm right here. I got you.
Hati's on the way.
I'm right here. I got crushed
Oh,
underneath.
Hati got
Hati is
squished
there.
too.
Hold on, let me double check something.
It's about to bite the shit out of Nolan, though.
Yeah, she wouldn't. Whenever I take the attack action, would this qualify as an attack action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah. Fuck it. Level 5. And
Fuck.
JHC Forceful Magic.
Fuck.
Which does...
An extra 1d12.
Let's go.
Stack it up. Stack it up. This could be cool as fuck. Do you want to describe it, or should I? With the...
I can do it, I think.
Okay.
She's like down on the ground, right?
Mhm.
Is she like underneath this thing?
Yeah, you're underneath of it. It is like, it has looked at all of you really quick. You! It has put up its fangs, and is, you can see Nolan, like, putting up a hand up toward it, and you're kind of in that bullet time motion, and adrenaline courses through your veins.
She like kind of sweeps her leg under her to kind of take a knee, and she pushes her hand up to its carapace, kind of digs her nails into it, and then takes from her side the JHC, the Obscuratum, and pushes it up into it. So she has both hands sort of pressing this thing against the spider. Wrong one.
Ooh! love that.
Fuck 'em up.
Fuck yeah. So you can roll me the 14d6 plus 1d12. Also, that is in a 55-foot cube,
Yeah, every hostile creature within 55.
which is a
Barty
lot of
Crouch was a little bit
acromantulas.
alive, and that just like kills him again. He was like starting to come back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's 53 points of damage.
Fuck.
Do I have... No.
Oh,
If you
just-
have empowered.
Empowered. I don't know if the empowered works. Empowered is specifically for a spell, and this isn't a spell.
Who cares?
Okay.
We're doing a narrative right now. Who cares, right?
How many? What is it? Like a spell slot per? Minimum
No.
of one? What is it? I just re-roll up to a
A sorcery
number.
point. It's one sorcery point, and then you re-roll up to your proficiency
Hold
bonus.
Let me pull out. Let me pull out
Or
the
your
book.
spellcasting
Please.
bonus?
Thank you.
Either way, I'm pretty sure you can roll up to 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know you.
So one.
So you re-roll 4 1s and 1 2.
Yeah, 4 1s and 1 2. So
So an extra 10, so 63 points of this like kind of lightning like damage that shoots out. So when you like wrong one, boom, you can see a sort of nuke, huge explosion of crackling purple energy, sending off lightning that shoots through the way. You can see the obscuratum actually expands slightly, and the dark black cloud within it becomes tense, like it is pushing out the energy around it. And you hit this thing so hard, all you guys see is the legs of the acromantula fly like this as it flies backward up into the air and hits the ground. Its legs like pulling in and kind of still twitching from the lightning.
she like staggers to her feet and puts an arm up, like to sort of like, I don't know, put herself between the acromantula and her friends.
And then you collapse.
No, I'm good. It's only my speed is 0. I just can't move. I can stand. I can't move.
I'm gonna
If I just lock my knees, I can stand up.
Why don't you make me a Constitution saving throw? See how well you're able to keep up.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I take those at disadvantage now.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's fine. Because I have an aura. Maybe.
Forgot you have that.
That's still 22.
22. Nice. Yeah. So you can see Anna like puts up a hand, and those knees kind of lock together, shakily trying to stay up, trying to stay conscious. And you can see like the bit of lightning that is hitting you as well. Little arcs that are flying up your arms and your legs. Everyone else is able to get up to their feet. Hati, it is kind of your go. Whoa! You can see that one dead, and more acromantula. The other botchling that was leading like the other troop gets overwhelmed by acromantula, and they kind of are able to push back that side for a moment, and you see more of them coming your way. There's about 4 of them that are about to come up on you guys.
So right here, who's like in the most immediate danger? Just so I know all my perceptions where everyone is at. We're the
Anna,
only ones like in danger, like
Yeah,
in
because
like immediate danger.
you guys got like just about all the other NPCs like evacuated from the 2 train cars that did hit the ground. You guys did a really good job this time with that. And So kind of Anna is the most vulnerable out of anybody.
Okay, but like right here, it's just me, Anna, and Nolan.
It's me, Hati, Drusilla, Anna,
Oh,
Nolan,
And Cresta's running to
and
us.
Cressida is running toward you. She's about to come in for the assist. So actually, do we want to make this turn like a combo?
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I've got an Expecto Patronum locked and loaded.
Fuck yeah, we could do melee combat mixed with Expecto Patronum. I think that would be super cool.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna turn into Animagus. Like if we were just trying to get the fuck out of here, I was gonna turn Animagus, pick up Anna and Nolan, and just go.
Everyone else is getting the fuck out of here, but you guys unfortunately needed to save each other, and so you guys are kind of still in it. And if you want to get out, then you're gonna need there's two options. Either you run faster than the horde of Acromantula, it's very difficult, or you kill off the front ones, let them fight together, and hopefully you have killed off enough that you can get the fuck out.
It could be that you could have Cresta can do like a. You have quickened, right?
Hold on. I opened my character sheet. Hold on.
Well, you probably should do that.
Yes, I do.
Might help you.
I always forget you're not technique. Oh my god.
I have quickened
She's
distance
smart.
and
You
twin.
can. You have quicken, distance, and twin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You could quicken the Expecto Patronum and then use your action to weasel, and then make it a little bit easier for Hati to like pick you up and book us out of here. Because Drusilla has a bat form and she can fly.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So
Anna and Nolan are
and
like,
Nolan would be the
twin.
only ones.
Okay. Because the only ones we have to worry about getting on. Because at that point, we just have to wait for your turn to get you and Nolan on. And out of here, right?
Drusilla
I think
could pick
we
you up
might
as a
reserve
bat
the
because you're a
Drake.
tiny little wheezy.
For Anna, Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can kind of tandem combo it. Like I could pick up Anna and Nolan, and then like as we're running, the Drake can get them off of me, and then I can just book it.
And Drusilla's available
Then
for
you can pick
for
Cressida up
comboing
like a
too.
little baby kitten
Yeah.
and run with her.
Yeah.
I'm fully picturing you like picking her up by the scruff. That's so cute.
The tiny little weasel.
He's a big old dire wolf.
Actually, wait, is the weasel coming for like the Drake's gonna come get the weasel? Is that what it was?
No, the
Okay.
Drake's going to get Anna and Nolan off the back of Hati, and once they are off the back of Hati, Hati will speed up and grab the weasel with her mouth. And
Yeah. Mom will pick me up on my scruff.
Yeah.
So we're running.
Essentially,
So it
yes.
is? Okay, sweet. You guys can see them incoming. You guys turn like Cresta gets small. Hati picks her up. The Drake flies over nearby. Let's roll a d4. That's a 2.
Question.
What if I said
62.
have my subscriber roll that again?
No.
Why not?
The hurdle that is happening right now is Neve, like your Drake flew past you and you're like, go get them, yelling back. The Drake flew by and there is shots of webbing that fly up toward the Drake. Of course, Acromantula aren't dumb, so they're going to try to kind of bring it down. You wouldn't happen to have any kind of step block, would you?
I think I do, yeah.
You do have a
Hold
frost
on.
worm. I believe
yes,
remember
and I
pinning
even
it for
have
you.
it. Yeah.
And all right, so I want you to make I'm gonna roll like a d20 like 4 times.
Ito in
Okay.
chat.
It's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit.
Love you,
The Drake
Ito.
versus
Miss
Josh.
you.
Hi, Ito.
Josh is supporting. Actually, I can't say that. We're live.
Anyway,
We might be.
3. It got hit 3 times, so I need to make 3 strength saves.
3? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me fucking do my shit.
How you doing, Ito? It's good to see you. We're doing a cool. I don't know if you're around when we're talking about. We're doing a cool like narrative thing. Oh,
Nice. Nice.
okay.
Nice.
It's good to see you too.
Oh, I miss you, Ito.
I've been here all stream.
You're also having a manic episode. That's
I
so
got
fair.
26 and 2 19s.
26, 2 19s. Yeah, fuck
Very
yeah.
good.
Absolutely.
Get the
So yeah,
fuck
your
outta here.
frostworm is like flying, and a webbing is hitting its wings and hitting it, and it sends off a bit of frost into the air, and it kind of freezes some of the webs that hit the ground before it hits it, and it swoops down, grabbing onto Anna and Nolan, or more like it probably swoops down and like offers its neck to the two of them, and Nolan like gets up to his feet, and Anna nearly buckles down. She's unable to move. Nolan like grabs onto her and pulls her up onto the beast itself, holding on for dear life. And the Drake begins to fly away.
I am going to stay as conscious as possible. I am
Good,
not
because
going
it's
to
doing
be
barrel rolls just
unconscious.
for fun.
No, just for flavor, you know?
Just for fun. Do some dex checks.
From behind, Drusilla is helping your your continuation by casting. Is it Nullum Effolium? No, that's the anti-desperation jinx. Fuck.
Salvohexia?
It might be. It's the one that like is like a big barrier against dark creatures.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's a charm.
Charm.
It is
Neusto?
Repello
No.
Animicum. Repello Animicum.
Repello Animicum. Thank you. I still
There
see
it
it here.
is.
I see
I have
Repello
it almost
Muggleton.
locked in.
Repello
so.
Animicum. I got it. Yeah, 20-foot radius hemisphere in front of her. It is casting time is 1 minute. So maybe she's been working on this while you guys, are on the ground.
Do we still
So
want
she's
Cressida
running
to...
with you guys, and she like grabs on and hops on to Hati. She's like,
do we
go!
still want Cressida to expect a Patronum? So we can blast
That
their
would
front
probably
line?
be good,
Yeah.
considering you guys are just running and you weren't attacking them.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Patronus could, like, distract them or some shit.
Cressida,
Yeah.
make me a spellcasting ability check.
I get a
Well,
nat
for now.
20. No. Yeah, I have
Cressida,
Go!
take it away.
Yeah.
Take it away.
wife! That's my
So I think what happens, right, is that everyone's starting to get out, everyone's starting to, like, do their thing, and Cressida keeps looking at Hati like, just hold on. Like, something in her mind is like, we need to wait a second. And she keeps telling Hati, just hold on. And probably, like, out of nowhere, a couple of them start, like, running down. And that's when she, like, hits it. Expecto Patronum! With everything that she has, every ounce of love that she has for her friends comes out in that moment.
And I guess almost comically, you see a fucking enormous Weasel.
That's not her
That's not the
Patronus!
Patronus form.
That's not her Patronus!
Is that
Oh,
not
no.
it? What
My
is
No.
Patronus
it?
was a phoenix.
Oh, okay.
She was the only one that got a nat 20 when casting the spell, and she got a phoenix in the class. First class.
Gotcha. So out of your wand,
Giant weasel.
giant weasel.
And here comes a
You can
giant
see-
weasel with a steel chair.
Bam, bam, stomp, stomp. There's two humongous wings that nearly blot out the sky. You can see the light is as makes this nighttime place like day. Everything is illuminated in far off. Many acromantula are cowering before the sheer amount of intensity here, and you can hear that that bald eagle screech, as it takes off down the way,
It's a red
grabbing
tail hawk.
onto acromantula and flicking them back. And they can't really contend as much with this, so there's it joins the foray. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll a quick d4.
Guys, we're so fucking cool.
Got 3, so you're good.
What if I
All
wanted
right,
to fail? Maybe I wanted an injury.
Neve, as you can see, like Hati, well, actually, I was thinking back. I was like, did you want to be on the Frostworm?
Yes.
Cool. So
I wanna
you
be,
came
like,
by
fucking
to pick him
Rhaenyra
up.
Stormborn.
Yes,
on this bitch.
absolutely. Who cares carrying capacity? Just know it's limited, right? So,
Dracarys!
you Dracarys, you were the one that flew down. You kind of have Anna and Nolan on the back there, and they're trying to hold on for all their might. I guess you do. You can see down below your Zhawu, like running underneath of you guys as you take off into the forest. The fighting has begun to kind of die down back there, or rather is crazy. Drusilla has hopped onto the back of Hati, and you fly over Colin, who's like, yeah, keep going! And Drusilla is casting back that, like, Repello Inimicum when, like, we're already in the forest now. And, let's say, like, it's a minute or two later, and Acromantula are beginning to, like, come back. You can see them leaping through trees toward you guys. They're a bit further back, which is the nice part. And a few of the farther vestiges, the faster ones, kind of hit Drusilla, and she's able to deflect them backward. Real quick thing. I got a 4, so we're still good. Luck is still on our side. And so Neve, you can see the trees are being used as kind of a cover for Acromantula. On the far end, you can see there is lights up ahead. Not of like a village, but more like of an army. You can see gray smoke rising through the sky, and you see one solid beam of white light shoot up to just higher from where you are, and then white wings furl outward, and you can see a ginormous bird, similar to the one that Cresta conjured, flying toward you guys with like cloud around it. Your friends
Do I
are okay
recognize
for
this
now.
bird?
No, because no one's ever seen this.
Can I do a magical creatures check on that?
Yeah.
To, like, see what the fuck it is? I just want to do a magical creatures check. And I get to do it at advantage because of... Yes! 32.
32.
You're
It's
disgusting.
light. Not like a Patronus exactly. Not quite. you see you can hear thunder roll when it flies, and you see the form of a thunderbird, but it's not a real one. This is some kind of magical effect.
Wizards up ahead. I think we got some allies.
About time.
Oh, I want to add, because the Zhao is running underneath, maybe we've got Colin, Wilfred, Rin on the Zhao, so you guys are all have
Yes.
something to be on.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any last thing that you would like to do, Brooke, to mitigate the chase here? You guys are getting to the clear here.
I can't hear you, Jess. Hold on. At some point, I think she'll fall back a little behind the group to be closer to the Acromantula chasing them, like say within 10 feet, right? And she'll have her Frostworm use the beat wings action, which while they must succeed on a dexterity saving throw,
Fuck yeah.
or take bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
No roll needed, right? Because we're doing that. So yeah, you fly past, and what do you yell to the frost worm when you're commanding it to do this?
I don't think she really has orders when she is commanding her beast. I think she kind of just leans back on the dragon to make it fall back. And as she's falling back, she's keeping an eye on how close the Acromantula are. And then exactly at the right time, when she feels the dragon's tail almost within their reach, she'll lean forward really quickly and have it speed right back up again.
Fuck yeah. The beating of its wings is like a hurricane. There is wind that flutters all of the trees, and you can see multiple Acromantula are beat back, flying, and kind of hitting the ground further backward from where you guys are running, and grinding their legs into trees, into the dirt, some of them even flipping onto their back, and you take back off through the sky. Into the brush you all run for your lives, casting spells back at the vile creatures that gave chase. Leaping forward, they block off pathways and bound from trees. Neve is able to mitigate that. They're slowly beginning to catch up, bottling you from all sides. There's nowhere quite perfectly to run but forward. You can hear an odd noise. Ka-crow! Lightning strikes from above, clouds begin to swirl overhead, and just as your way is cut off for good, something bright white rises above you in the sky. Neve has the best view of it. A great bird made of white cloud in blue, arcing light swoops down toward you all. Lightning arcs from its wings, a great thunderbird. And within its embrace, you can see the face of Magnus Gideon grasp an Acromantula by the claws and throw it back. Over the canopy, gray swirls of flying oars fly overhead and begin to join the battle. Two impact the earth nearby. This way, Dogsmaid! They yell toward all the running things. And yeah, Cresta, looking up, you see your father-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
Who is in
fuck, he
the
went to
chest
jail?
of this Thunderbird, and it's flying down, sending lightning, and you can see him casting down toward people. He is flying inside of it. It's holding him aloft.
Does he have his rings on?
Does he have what? His
His rings on.
Shut the
Did
fuck
he
up.
put them back on?
I just
Of
want to know.
course he did. Of course, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I was just wondering. God, he wasn't wearing them before.
Yeah, because he lost them for 2 years.
He wasn't wearing them when I sold them. I'm just saying.
You all are saved. The Acromantula now have a new assailant. They all fight together in the background, and you guys take off, eventually starting to be able to calm down. And we have left combat. Congratulations, everybody. Good job. Good job.
That was the best combat ever.
It was pretty fun.
That was so
Narratively-
fun.
Narrative
Narratively, I'm
combat
giving
is great.
myself a cool star, so thank you.
It's like that combat. Like I don't know if all combats would really work for that style. But this one
No,
is
but it's
definitely
really
like
good for that chase kind of vibe.
Yeah.
for a chaos fight where just so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
shit's going on. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Like a
yeah.
surprise battle where you're just like thrown into the
A
thick of things.
fight
It's so good.
where you're not meant to win, you just have to survive.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's a skill check essentially,
Mm-hmm.
like a skill challenge.
And if we didn't fulfill the prophecy already by killing Barty, I would make you fight.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay.
That was
I've got
so
new
great.
music.
Thank you.
I'm glad it worked out.
I need to change from Metallica to something more calming.
listen to
You
Metallica?
gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sending the aftermath of the Battle of Hogwarts.
Master of Puppets goes hard for Magizio, and it's not for the most ethical reason.
Pokemon. You can't
I'd
tell
be
me you
sending
just weren't
soldiers
listening to
into
Pokemon
battle.
Red battle music this whole time.
I'm sending soldiers into battle. This is my glorious, glorious strategy game.
That's right. My victory.
Playing a Magizio to me is like the most complicated thing you can do in this game, and it feeds that niche in my brain for overcomplicated shit.
I've gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Don't fall in.
I won.
Okay.
CK3 brain is what he just said to you.
CK. Yeah.
Oh, wild.
I like study CK3. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Damn, that means we're gonna be RPing the hell out. Alright. Yeah. Let's go. 3.
Let's repeat this shit up.
Someone get me back up. Someone can get me.
Oh,
I
do we need
don't
to cast like
stay
a
down.
Off the
Pisky at
verge.
you? What
No,
spell?
Pisky's not. A Pisky's not going to be the
Pisky's-
thing that.
I could kill you right now, and I need you to know that. I
Yes,
could cast.
no one cast
into
into
sun.
sun.
I could cast into soot on you, and you would just be dead.
A begging,
But, like,
pleading.
Why would you do that?
I just want you to know I could kill you.
Which spell?
I have
is
that
there
power.
a spell that gives rid of exhaustion points?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, you're fucked.
I need to make
Well-
that actually, I think.
Well,
One-
Drusilla might have a potion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drusilla might have a potion.
Pepper
Pepper
Up.
Up or. No, there's one other that I think is better than Pepper Up. Shoot,
I don't
what
think
is
it's
it?
better. I think it's just Skull made at one time, and
Let's
it was like
see.
really fucking good.
Ones and well, I mean, also Drusilla has like their portable cauldron thing, so they could
Mhm.
make you one right now, and I could give
While
them my
Magnus
nat
is
20.
screaming at us.
Yeah, I could give her a nat 20 to make it superior.
You want to
And-
use your nat 20 on only an hour 20 in?
I mean, I'm assuming we're going to be leaving.
Yeah, we're
That's
probably
fair.
gonna be leaving and then going to bed, and then you roll more importance.
I'm
true, true.
also just going to assume, I hope to God, there's not a reason for me to use a nat 20 at the castle.
I mean, like conversations.
That's true.
It's fine.
We
Oh,
should have
shit,
right
no.
now. What?
Just like load. Does anyone have? I do have a Pepper Up on me, but it's just a regular one.
Let me see. I don't think I have anything.
No, I
Yeah,
just
you want a what is it? A moonseed poison? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
If
Ooh.
I'm
that.
gonna go out, I'm gonna go out on my own terms.
Oh, so what you specifically need is a wide-eyed potion.
Oh.
Because a wide-eyed potion removes up to 2 levels of exhaustion, I think, at regular.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
That's what I
about
was thinking
that.
of. So if you
Wow.
ask her, hey, can you make a wide eye potion? Give her a nat 20.
Yeah. We should be good. Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, that's assuming you need to be healed right. Well, actually, yeah, speed half, or speed 0. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
We're
You
gonna
really
have
do
to do
need to like
this.
heal
Also,
the shit.
I don't want to have to roll disadvantage on ability checks. It's gonna fucking suck when we have to persuade people.
We have to put you in a wheelchair and we just like wheel you around
Yeah.
the rest of the session.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
Alright. Okay.
Every morning I break my legs. Every afternoon I break my arms. At night I lay in bed and cry until the heart attacks put me to sleep.
What are you quoting?
SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Okay, good. I was hoping it wasn't that like Mr. Glass movie or whatever.
Oh my god, I wish it was.
Oh,
But
I'm trying
yeah,
to get
okay.
you an example of what the CK3 characters look like with consumption because that's how I'm picturing you right now.
damn.
It's like dark veins.
It's very specific. Hold on.
Hey. Oh, I guess we can wait until the role plays that part of it. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry.
Your heart still races from the encounter back through the forest. The sight of sweat and blood is not an uncommon sight around you. Directed by oars, you exit the rim of the forest tree line. You see Hogsmeade Village, a normally quaint and charming place that is now a state of chaos and frenzy. People crowd along the local daily profit stand in the square. A paper boy yells out from the top of a soapbox, "Breaking news! Hot off the press! Acrobat..." I need to turn off my... I'm having chips, so I did turn back on the crisp. Breaking news! Hot off the press! Acromantular take down Helm's Hold Dam! Coordinated attacks decimate countryside, flooding western holds, and sacking Brockborough! 9 dead! The ministry announces outright war! More attacks may be soon to come. All of Age Wizards are urged to do their part. The time for retribution starts today! Starts with you! Read all about it on page 3. Papers are purchased. Issues drop from above as owls fly all around you in the air, delivering frantic messages. Passing that, the narrow cobblestone streets are packed with panic witches and wizards rushing to find safety or loved ones amidst the overcrowded alleys. Aurors, clad in their distinctive dark robes, are directing the crowd, their wands held aloft as they try to maintain order and stop people from leaving the village by foot. "But my little Bertie is still out in Hogsfield, please! Stay back! By order of the Commissioner General, no one is allowed to leave. Evidence of apparition into the area will be met by legislative measure. Back off!" That showed up because I did turn back on my crit. The Aurors beckon you through the tumultuous crowd. "Children, back in the now," Goodbye yells as they see you all enter. The air is thick with a mixture of anxiety, the smell of rain that lingers from the stormy night. Neve would have been able to put the animals away before she got in trouble.
What's he gonna do? Take them from me?
Yes,
He can't even take his own wedding rings back.
not Magnus, but like the fucking Aurors en masse. Anyway, I'm giving you an out. Fuck. Okay.
I know, I'm just giving you shit.
This is Second Amendment. She's still in Second Amendment mode.
The
You
air
want
is
my
thick.
guns? Come and take them.
Almost high.
You
Those
want my
plates level
animals?
4?
Come and take them. I'm Joe Exotic, but British.
This is just the American in us coming out in our characters. No, we're bad inside.
The air is thick with a mixture of anxiety, fuck, and the smell of rain that lingers from the stormy night. The colorful facades of the shops that once adorned Hogsmeade now seem almost dimmed in the chaos, their bright signs barely visible through the throng of people. As you pass the crowds, the usually lively chatter of students and villagers is replaced by hushed whispers and the occasional cries of distress. "Somebody help me with Hannah," Nolan says.
I got you. I got you.
Drew, can you make a pepper potion? Do you have your stuff?
Why?
Or
Yeah, I
wide-eyed. She
think
needs
I-
wide-eyed.
She hits the ground.
Oh.
Damn,
Tati
bitch.
runs over.
She fell unconscious.
Hey, come on, wake up. You're fine. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Me when I'm told to do things.
She was...
Can I, like, go through her shit to get her potion brewing kit?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, it is in character. If nothing
like-
else.
Tell me if I'm wrong. There's medical like tents though, right? Being
Yeah,
set up.
there's going to be
Yeah.
The aura that's with you is like, "Look, we have medical tents down the way. Bring her here."
Thank you.
And Colin reaches down and grabs her bag next to Neve.
Hati like picks up Drusilla. Princess carries her over to the medical tent, like runs off.
I forgot Colin was here. I'm not gonna lie. So I forgot we had another potion here. Oops.
Leave my man
Oh.
alone. He's a nerd. but
It's a lot of NPCs to keep track of.
It is. It really is.
Send him with your nat 20 if he wants to use the stuff to get the wide eye.
Colin's gonna make... Can I go with Colin? I don't know where he's going. But
Everyone's going to the medical
Okay,
tent.
we're all
Okay.
going.
We're all
going
going.
in the
It's a
same
group
direction.
field trip.
Oh.
I think we all need
Make
to
'em
be
away.
fixed up.
Mhm.
I think we can
Yeah,
all
we did
sing.
fall off a train.
Yeah. I'm sure some
This
of
way.
us are still bleeding.
We have lodging and food and medicine for those of you in pain. Hopefully to help her out. Unfortunately, she's not the only one. Guiding
Have
you
there been
toward the
other attacks?
outskirts of the village.
Oh, sorry.
You'll know soon enough. Guiding you toward the outskirts of the village, the aura in front of you all drops you off where a makeshift encampment of refugee tents has been set up. The tents are clustered together, tall and firelit, offering shelter to those who have fled the terrifying events of the night. Your answer is kind of given in the form of, there's a lot of fucking people here, more than just the train. The fabric kind of flaps in the wind, creating a somber rhythm that adds to the sense of urgency and desperation around you. Wizarding families, either too unskilled, too stubborn, or unable to leave altogether, gather here in the camp. These people have seen better days. Paulson! Paulson! We got any extra tents? The aura speaks far across the camp toward some worker nearby. I just got one set up for the Brightburn family. We're terribly understaffed here as it is. I got students. Oh, I just gave my last tent to the others. Others? You think to yourself. You can see the man afar off gesture to the right side of the crowded camp toward a tall brown tent with candlelight glowing from within. As for the rest of you, anyone who is in serious medical condition, the The healer's tent is out in the back. And you can see kind of like a 4-post tent that is open on all sides, so it's just like a roof, with multiple beds that have been set up in here.
Running over there.
Hati, you rush over there, like holding Drusilla in your arms, and you can see Madame Pomfrey is here. Miss Green, I need you to staunch the bleeding on that one over there.
Oh, thank
And she's working hard, she's doing a bunch of shit right now. You rush over.
Madam Humphrey,
Hati, oh, it's good to see you, dear.
you too.
She's going to take, immediately, without even asking, just take Drusilla from you. Oh, no. She's very cold. Just going to bring her over toward one of the beds.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
Probably
her.
have to like conjure or like strip it with a wave of her wand, cleaning it up, placing her back down, and she like gestures for you to come over.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I need to know?
We got attacked. We were in the train, crashed. She passed out when we got to Hogsmeade. I didn't see her get hurt.
She's a vampire.
I know.
Okay, so you're not going to say that?
Well, it's like,
It's medically relevant. It's like her blood type.
yeah, I know.
Hati,
She'll kind of,
if there's something I need to know, just say it.
she kind of like looks around for a second. She kind of points to her fangs.
She takes her face, like opens up her mouth, and pulls back the lip. You see her press a finger onto like the gum, and you see a tooth come down. Oh, I was not informed. And she is going to.
Sorry.
She gets up. Well, that makes things moderately simple then, kind of. Ernisia, do we have any blood? We are on our last legs as it is. Ernisia says.
Hati kind of like holds out like her arm, like, do you need?
Come with me. She's gonna like sit you down, pull out a little like thing, and begin to pull out like a large syringe. We're talking like the old like World War II sort of shit, right? This is going to hurt.
Hit me.
You start pulling out that blood, and of course the needle is very thick, so it's like, ow! I just got stabbed. It's a burning pain. And she pulls that out, and then she is able to conjure like little curtains. You're holding your arm, and you come back in, and she takes it over, and instead of like placing it in her mouth or anything, you see her stab it right down into her chest and push it down. It's actually like it's difficult to push in. You see it like moves very slowly, and she has to be. You can see her arm is like shaking, like she's putting a lot of pressure into it. I'm glad that you came here when you did. She should be able to make through it. They're very, very resilient beings. She gets to the bottom there. She must have lost a lot of her own. We needed a transfusion such as this. She pulls it out.
You're fine.
You can see her like angry, like ready for a fucking fight. And Pomfrey pushes back. You're welcome.
Right, we're in Hogsmeade. You're fine.
Okay. She looks down. Ow! There's a hole in her chest. Again, you're welcome. And she's going to take down the like curtain. It disappears, and she goes to immediately start helping other people.
Okay, it's all good.
You have 5 minutes, and I need the bed.
Okay. Immediately, Hati just gives her a big hug.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have my crisp bomb while I was eating my chips. You could have said something.
I didn't notice.
What?
Oh.
Is that?
I was
Okay.
enjoying the ASMR. I don't know.
Mukbang, Magic Mysterium.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hati just gives.
Where are we?
We're in Hogsmeade.
Oh,
We're safe. We're fine
we're
now.
still here. Good. I thought maybe I'd like died and gone somewhere.
No, not yet. Just hug. Just big hug.
I was just getting out my things. Where's my bag? My club small potion kit.
Colin has it, I think. He picked it up. I kind of took off running.
I think Drusilla is going to reach out for you, kind of grab you and hold you close.
Mhm.
You did so well, baby. You did so well out there.
You did too.
Thank you.
You did too.
Like pet you.
It's a big hug, you know.
And the scene can fade away from that for the moment. We move to Neve, Cressida, Wilfred, Anna, Nolan, and fucking what's
Colin?
Bubs? I said Colin. Did I say Brendan Wilfred? Whatever.
Yes, you
Mine
got them
sounds
all.
best tonight. I got them all. So many NPCs, and you guys move into the tent proper. You can see the tent is like in a capacious extremist area, a zone, as it were. Sorry, I got a message.
You're good.
Inside the tent, you can see other people. Reese is currently talking with Sadie on like a little place with a bunch of pillows that are all around, and they're talking together. Reese looks up and sees you guys very excitedly. Janice is curled up with a blanket by a like cast iron stove. She's just like holding her shoulders and staring off into the abyss. And Gemma is out here, currently like writing a letter in the back. You guys are alive.
I think I'm fully unconscious at this point, right?
Nope.
Still?
I think you're just being wheeled around or carried.
Colin moves off. It's good to see so many of us came by. What about the rest of them? We were out in the caboose, so all the rest of them got back. Actually, that's not quite true. It's fine. Some of us are in the caboose. Others of us, the train had to stop a few ways away. Horrors brought us in. Some people were able to get back to the castle. It's a big mess.
Has anyone... She's trying to ask if anyone died possibly due to this. She keeps going to form the word and stopping.
Cressida will place her hand on Neve's shoulder. Are we all right?
She'll put a hand on Cressida's hand.
I'm not unconscious, though, right? Just 5 levels of exhaustion.
Just 5 levels exhaustion, so you're sat down. Colin begins getting out the collapsible potion kit. He's like, "Don't worry, just stay calm. It looks like you're in a lot of shock. I should be able to make something to help you, okay?" Giselle's got a lot of shit in here.
She uses the potion cupboard.
The what?
Don't worry about it.
Because I was gonna help Colin make this potion.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a potion making check in tandem with him.
I should really stop closing my character sheet. $33. 33.
Nice. He actually didn't do very well. Colin's hands are trembling right now. He's trying to remain strong. He only got a 23. So, Cresta, you're able to put a hand on his. Honestly, you've been through more than Colin has.
Mm-hmm.
You're shaken up, but not nearly as much as Colin. And you help him out with it. And he's able to make a wide-eye potion for Anna.
She'll look at him. Did a good job.
I think I'm just coming off of it now, so it's hitting me. The adrenaline is.
Yeah. I know. It happened to me the first time.
Okay, I'll be fine.
Neve, switch with me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She'll give Neve her spot next to Colin and go over to Anna.
Neve is very much in shock right now. She's kind of dazed almost, looking around. There's so many people.
They said that a dam burst. I have family on Cambridge. All that's gone down. What were they doing?
I'm sure.
They were fighting each other.
I don't know. We fought Acromantula before in the forest during 4th year, and it wasn't nearly as much as them. There weren't as many of them. And then Hati killed the biggest one. I thought they were long gone by now. It doesn't make sense for them to be staying around with the matriarch. None of this is making sense. It's not logical. Are you alright? She'll grab his hand and look at him earnestly.
I want to be strong for you and everyone else.
You don't have to do that. You don't. You are allowed to cry sometimes, And you are allowed to feel things.
There'll be a time for that, I think. Doesn't have to be now. I want to feel safe. I want to be in my bed. I want you. I want you in my bed.
I will go wherever you want me. She'll wrap her arms around him.
Thank you. takes you in. Two of you hug. Cresta, you move over toward Anna and Nolan, who have been speaking for a little while with each other, just very calmly. Anna sounds distant, and there is kind of like a little shakes and jolts that she gets from that tiny bit of lightning that keeps hitting her.
She'll like kneel down next to them. You know, you two really have to stop running into danger.
Speak for yourself.
Could ever leave without you guys. I got something that'll help her. Tilt her head back for me.
Anna?
Jess!
What? Oh, did you say
Tilt your head
tilt
back
your
for me.
head back for me, or did you say tilt her head back for me?
I said tilt
Oh.
her head back for me.
Oh, okay. I misheard that. So, yes, Nolan will help you out. Kind of arch up. Come on. And put it so her mouth is just partially ajar for you.
She'll like pour it gently, but she's also like using her other hand to like massage her throat a bit so that it goes down kind of fully. Until it's completely empty.
And
Yeah.
Anna, you can feel a bit of energy rush through you. And while this will be temporary, this effect, the only thing that can help you is these long rests, right? But you are now able to move around a little bit. You're a bit of an invalid, but you fucking killed that thing.
An invalid?
It's a word, yeah, for disabled, physically disabled.
Okay, I don't know. I've never heard that used except for like
You've
in medieval
never?
books and stuff, like medieval fantasy and stuff. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's
A
yeah,
person
it's
made
it's
weak
it's
or
just
disabled by illness or injury.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked it up and I
It's,
was like, damn.
um,
Okay, never mind. Can't get on
yeah,
their ass.
it's I originally heard it added it to my lexicon from a French movie that was actually recently redone in America, and I don't believe it was anywhere as good. It's this really cool French movie about a guy who was a quadriplegic, and he is based on a real story, who's very rich and he employed a man who was like kind of from like the French ghetto, and they became best friends. And that guy looks after him.
I just realized that invalid is spelled the same way that invalid is.
Right, that's
Yes.
what's like tripping me up with it because I was like, "There's
It's
no way."
it's one of those words that are double, that have like a
double
based on the
pronunciation.
pronunciation.
And
Yeah,
meaning.
based on the
Yeah.
pronunciation. It has to be like permit and
I think
permit.
that's called a homonym.
To my knowledge,
Makes
That's cool.
there's no negative connotation any more than disabled is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Words are cool.
Ito says invalid is a very British term.
Thank you.
I think after kind of giving Anna the potion, Cressida will like squeeze her hand. Before getting up to walk out of the tent and give them their
Cressida.
privacy.
Can we talk, please?
Yeah, what's up?
And I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Stands up and gives you like a kiss on the hand and walks out with Cressida. Should probably go out of the tent for this.
Okay.
As you guys walk out, no one's about to start speaking. You can see Hati and Drusilla walking back. Drusilla looks a little worse for wear, but she's okay.
Colin's over there with Drew's bag.
Oh, cool. I was right. See, I told you I was right.
Oh, I swear if you messed up my organizational system.
Oh, look at the time. We gotta
He
go.
knows how to organize, okay? That's like one of his best qualities.
He's probably reorganizing her bag right now.
Alphabetically.
Oh no.
Everyone's got their own way of organizing things.
Alphabetically by Latin name.
All right.
Yeah. Oh boy. Just almost like, shit. Just gonna go inside the tent. It's a bit of a limp, but she's fine. Hati as well leaves the scene, and Nolan and Crestar wants to get alone.
Hmm.
I think I've been stretched too thin lately. I don't think I can do this anymore.
Do I mean find more artifacts?
No. Looks really close to tears, right? We were minutes. We only had minutes. Normally, I would have seen that months in advance, and I haven't been able to focus lately. I'm so worried about my mom and about Anna and about all of you. Because I killed someone. I killed him.
Yeah.
I knew it was needed, and I didn't. I didn't want to be the one to choose like that. It's. I always told myself when I started all this that if one person had to die for my stupid mistake, I would never be able to live with myself, and I can't. So I need you to take this. And he hands you his staff.
I
Can't do it anymore. Please just take it.
Okay. Okay.
Takes a step back. 1 second. We need somebody at the helm that's more focused. We need a leader. I've always been more of a conniver, a reader, a thinker. I'm not good at that. Yeah. Honestly, you're better than me.
No. I'm not. No, the things I was willing to do just to. The person I became when Magnus started working at the school, I'm not any better. We all have things we're willing to do for the people we love, and sometimes it is not the right thing. Sometimes it is.
Then when we finally win all this, we finally get there, how are we supposed to continue on knowing everything that we've done? Probably will do.
Do you want the truth?
Steep myself for so long in lies. I could prefer it.
You live and you move on, because of the girl that's inside of there. You build the life that you want with her. You build the life that your mom wants you to have. And you live with the fact that your friends are gonna live life with you, and we're gonna grow old all together. And Wilford will probably still be pulling stupid pranks even when he's 70.
You saw the possibilities same as I. You saw them all die. So many different ways. If I had more time, I wonder if I was more perceptive, maybe no one would have had to die at all.
No. Unfortunately, Nolan, that's just the way this works. Even prophecy demands balance. And if it wasn't gonna come now, it was gonna come in the future when we didn't have Barty as an option.
Then I'll live with this guilt. But I want you to have it okay. Even if it's just for now. I want you to take us to the end. He
I'll
takes
do
a
what I can.
stave that you're holding with his hand on yours.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of climbs up it and clicks it open, and the opens up like an aperture, and there is the little orb in there. It's yours now.
Okay. Before I touch this thing, because I'm not gonna go blind.
Actually, I have something. Should be able to help you, at least with the first time.
Okay.
This is not broken. He goes into his pack. Ow. Broken glass. Yep. He feels the braille on it. It's an Oculus potion. As long as you drink it right after it. And then you drink the other half, maybe in an hour or two after. It should clear back up, I think.
Okay. That should give me enough time to hopefully find something glad to keep it in.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I'm not sure everyone else would be so kind.
Oh, and I understand better than anybody the burden of prophecy. No one should have to deal with it alone.
She'll come forward and give you a hug.
She'll hug him back. She'll squeeze a bit.
And Nolan kind of bows his head down, then uses his stave, limps back into the tent. In the distance, the towering spires of Hogwarts Castle stand above the trees as a stark reminder of the safety you have yet to find. But for now, this encampment is your sanctuary. The atmosphere is tense, but there's a sense of solidarity among the refugees as they huddle together for comfort and protection. You guys stay here for a while. Nolan re-enters with Anna, lays down with her in the makeshift beds, kind of face to face, chest to chest. I was reckless. I was super reckless.
Any more than I was.
I warned you about that thing. It's dangerous. If we didn't need it, I probably would have destroyed it a long time ago.
You're talking about yours or mine?
What did you say?
Are you talking about yours or mine?
Well, one of us is having trouble moving right now. The other one's just a little sore. Yours. Okay,
Could have been worse. If I had pushed it far enough, I think I probably would have. I felt the pull. It was like everything in me was leaving. But I would have done it. I would have done it if it meant you all could get away.
That's what I'm afraid of. Kind of lengths that we'll go to protect one another.
It's part of humanity.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'll try to be. I'm
Kisses
going
you
to
on the
tell.
forehead.
I'm going to tell Janice about it. I'm going to say it was me.
No.
Yes.
Why? She's been through too much already.
Because she needs to know that she doesn't have to live in fear anymore. And if that means she gets to be furious, she has to be furious at someone, she could be furious at me. And if she gets furious enough to tell Lenore, it can't be you.
Why not? Why don't we just share the load? No war is gonna do anything. He's a murderer. Escape convict.
Nolan, I know this. This decision hurt you.
Can we just wait like a day or two? Talk about it after, please.
We can talk about it after. I'm a little. I'm not exactly able to move very well right now. Or see, but that could be because I don't know where my glasses are.
Oh, honey. Probably broke.
Yeah. It's okay. As long as we're safe. Everything is worth it. In the end.
I hope so. Me take two. That scene ends. Sadie! You can hear a voice cut through the discussion. Professor Milne enters the tent. Dad! Sadie runs up to him and grasps him tightly. Professor Milne? Where'd you come from? The castle. As soon as I heard the announcement on the Wizarding Wireless radio network, I knew something was wrong. The headmistress called for the faculty to help in any way they could. Sadly, I'm so happy you're safe. Please take me home, Dad. Sadie says with tears in her eyes. I know, baby, I know. Well, we'll get going, okay? He coddles her quietly. What about the other hurt students? A Pomfrey has arrived to assist the wounded. All of us have to go now. The village is defended, but not nearly as much as Hogwarts. And oars are ready to take us to the castle. To take you home, Sadie. Come on, gather your things. Everyone. You can see Janice, look up, stands up. Nolan helps Anna to her feet. And, everybody is kind of on each other's shoulders. As you all begin to walk back. And as you make your way back to Hogwarts from the village at night, the narrow path is dimly lit by the soft glow of enchanted lanterns that line the way. The bustling chaos of Hogsmeade slowly fades into the distance. The towering silhouettes of the forbidden forest loom to your left, branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, casting long, eerie shadows in the path. The forest seems to hold its breath, as if watching your every move with a hint of curiosity and trepidation. We leave. I know you had a lot of questions about what happened. Now would be the time. Milne. Are you here, Brooke?
Yeah, I was laying down and then I fucking was going to my chair and then I fell out of my chair and it was like, it's the whole thing. Hold on. Okay. Yes. Hi. Hello.
Maya? Maya?
See?
Charge your fucking phone.
God damn. You know what? I thought this was gonna be like, you know what? I don't need to. Maybe I don't wanna. Maybe I wanna have a dead phone.
All of us get like that. We can always we always do that whenever we're like, charge your phone. Like, no. Fuck you, actually. Sorry. So, Neve, I know you had a lot of questions as to what happened precisely, and Milne on your walk back might have the answers. The Wizarding Wireless Network are working hard to send out news about the attacks. People are mostly still in a flurry.
There were multiple attacks?
Oh, yeah. The Ministry's made calls for war.
War?
Mr. Gideon has actually been made Commissioner General. Oh, wonderful. Added title, Wilfred says.
A war against what? Drugs?
The Acromantula.
They're going to war with Acromantula?
Indeed. From what I understand, they're sentient creatures. They've set a base around Pit upon Upford. Anyone who gets close is eviscerated. Upper Hogsfield is a charred blast for someone to use fiend fire against them. And you've been
They're
wondering where
resistant to
that
fire.
smoke is coming from the north. It's practically a no man's land now.
They're resistant to fire. I don't think it would have done much. It is. I worry about them picking a war with them with an enemy they don't know, though.
I don't know. I've never really been much one for wars.
Well, it's not even really a war. These Acromantula, they don't have a single leader. That's been taken care of.
I hear they have a lot. Kind of seems like disparate factions. Hell of a lot of them still hating humans and hating each other. No, there was one faction. They helped us. Oh, maybe there's still hope yet.
There was?
Yeah. Back there, the Acromantula started fighting each other. They didn't touch us. The ones that came from the east. Hopefully nobody had any family out in Broxborough or Cambridge. I have family in Cambridge, Colin says. The villagers are fighting for a while until the acclamation broke Helmshold Dam. It washed away the hamlet and flooded the lower moors.
Did they evacuate?
Didn't know they even had to. Most of the people who survived have been displaced to Irondale or Feldcroft, so I would be sending my owls out that way. Colin nods.
We'll have to go visit. She'll pat Colin's arm. Feldcroft is familiar to me.
As you all make your way back to Hogwarts from the village at night, the narrow path. Wait, I already said this part. Though the journey is familiar, it feels different tonight. More haunting, as if the events of the night have left a mark on the very air you breathe. The world seems to hold its breath, as if anticipating what comes next. As you finally approach the castle, the grand entrance comes into view, guarded by the massive stone gargoyles that sit atop the tall pillars. Their stony expression seems to hold a hint of knowing, as if they too have witnessed the events of the night. As you step through the castle doors, the warmth and familiarity of Hogwarts welcome you back, but with a new air of seriousness that you've only felt one other time, after the group tournament. Through the doors, you can see kids being led by prefects and other students pushing to get into the Great Hall. No one is listening to regulations right now. A flurry of voices echoes throughout the hall. And as we're entering in, we'll take our break there. Come back in a bit.
Cressida and Anna left, and now people aren't listening to prefix. What the hell?
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Welcome back, everybody. Is everyone here?
Hello.
Hi.
We
I'll never
Hello.
leave.
Damn. You're just gonna live in StreamYard?
Yes, I will from now on be in every single game.
So you guys have just walked back into the Great Hall. All of your friends are out here right now, gathering up together, trying to make sense of everything that's gone on. Is there anyone that you guys want to go to, want to find?
The people I would talk to are all here.
honestly.
Right? Like the people I would talk to are just with us. They just went through that shit.
I think maybe it might be a good idea for us all to go to Mysterium.
Have a little emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting / we have beds in there.
Oh, true, we do.
You'll definitely have time for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Who's in the Great Hall? Everyone?
Everyone has been brought here. Yeah.
All the students, you mean?
They're kind
Not
of
the
all talking
teachers.
right now.
Are there teachers here?
There are some teachers. Currently, they are interspersed among people, and there's a bunch out in the back also talking with one another. It's kind of just chaos right now, and it's assumed that likely there'll be an assembly or like a speech done soon.
Who do we want to talk to?
You should probably find Darius.
If he's here. I don't know if he's here though.
Oh yeah,
look for him?
sure.
Sure. Dark traces. I'm activating my gaydar.
King Hati, King Drusilla.
We'll talk about that later.
I love that like dark arts is just inherently gay.
I love detecting traces. I love my little gaydar.
It's great.
Okay, just those two for now. No, not here. She'll like kind of very shakily, she's gonna start walking on her own, like through. It's like a 60-foot radius, so it's not. I'm assuming if it's, I would see him if he was in the Great Hall.
I meant to get to it. I just we
You're
started
good.
talking. There is another ping ding further down the way. Him and Rojas are currently talking, and Bruce, you see, walks up to the two of them.
Do you guys want to meet Mysterium meeting later?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sure.
She like takes a look over at Neve. You can bring Colin if you want.
Are you sure?
She like looks over at him, and then back at her and nods.
He's not noticed. He's like, looking around for his friends, and then I think maybe one of them comes over, like Peter or something. Colin, Peter, hey, oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to my dog, and she's gonna turn and kind of very slowly shuffle away.
But Alex, Where's Billiam?
The only
We're-
casualty.
We're
Well-
going to end the session there.
Okay.
The
Most
only
important
casualty.
character.
We hear cannon fire in the distance, a single cannon fire.
No.
The trumpets start playing, a little banner comes down. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean, Brooke. It's not the rock.
Do you know what that was?
It's
Yeah.
They used it in Hunger Games too.
yeah, but I meant more like a not the rock. Imagine
I thought
just
you
send
meant
off.
something like celebratory.
No.
There's like a picture of Billiam and there's candles around it and flowers.
No.
You bastards!
It's like those fucking
You
road
should have
signs.
been me, not him.
It's like those things that people put on the side of the road where like pedestrians were killed.
Stop it.
Jesus.
It's on the side of the
It's
train
cross.
tracks.
You're horrible. Damn, you really got yourself.
I did. I am so goddamn funny.
Anyway, I'm making my way over to Dilder.
Okay. When you go over to the teacher's area, I think Deldero sees you. Anna, hey, he's gonna come over. He's gonna give you a very warm, very close hug. You're okay. You're okay. I heard the train derailed.
Yeah, yeah, I have to talk about that with you, but she does give him like a big hug back.
Maybe one thing that I don't, but yeah. Professor Bruce might be able to help you a little more than I can.
No,
Hello, Miss Fable.
Hi, Professor.
If she says that she'd prefer you, then if you're up for it, I'd recommend you do it. She says, we can talk. Is
Thank you.
the rest of your friends,
Yes,
they back?
they're
Roll
back.
hot test.
They're back.
She's like, big sigh, hand on chest.
We managed to avoid the worst of it. We were in the car that went down.
And far off, you can hear, Order! Order! Quiet down, everyone. I know you were all very worried. Oh, Miss Fable, back down to your seat, please.
Yes, of course.
The headmistress has taken the stand. The student body begins to hush as a quiet tone is struck through the great hall. You're able to sit back down next to Cresta, Wilfred, Rin, Neve. They're all kind of together. Levi. No one really cares about houses right now. Hati and Drusilla are together. And Hati, you were just working on maybe a letter off to your brother. Neve, Colin is currently making back up with his friends. You'll see him later tonight. Tonight, our beloved school faced a grave and ominous threat. As you may have already heard, the safety and security we hold dear were pushed past their limits. And I stand before you now to share what has transpired and what lies ahead. People whisper and murmur. As you know, the train journey to Hogwarts was disrupted by a terrifying encounter with the Acromantulan horde. Rest assured that the staff and orders have been tirelessly working to ensure your safety. However, due to this surprise attack on the important institutions that we hold dear, the train will take some time to be repaired. Some more murmurs going on. But we will find a way to ensure that each of you reach home safely when the time comes. In the face of such adversity, I implore you, my dear students, to come together as one united body. It is times like this which test a witch's resolve. Hogwarts has always been a place of strength, she says toward the Gryffindors, where we embrace the values of courage, community, Hufflepuffs, knowledge, Ravenclaws, and tenacity, she says toward the Slytherins. It is the time to embody those principles now more than ever before. The challenges we face are formidable, but we shall not falter. We will carry on with our lives. We will not be bullied into submission by those who would see us fall. Our unity will be our strength. Our commitment to each other will be a vow never broken. We will stand against fear and intolerance and be not moved. We will ensure that the disruption to your studies is kept to a minimum. Your owl and newt will be completed as planned, but we shall not allow darkness to overshadow your bright future. I know that some of you may feel frightened, and it is only natural in these dark times. But I also know the bravery and determination that courses through the veins of every Hogwarts student. It is in these moments of adversity that we find our true strength and the essence of what it truly means to be a witch or wizard. So I urge you, stay here where it is safe, and lend your hearts and hands to support one another. We will heal and recover together. For Hogwarts is more than just a school. It is a sanctuary, a haven for those who seek knowledge and growth. Together, we will stand tall against the darkness that seeks to undermine the very essence of these hallowed halls and refuse to back down. The tables erupt with applause, people screaming, people yelling,
Crisp.
a war cry among the student body, and those more unsure sit still, pondering her words. Food is served by house elves to all students, and common rooms open early for students who wish to go to bed. I'd love to know everyone's reactions to the impassioned speech. So maybe we could do that in the Mysterium common room. You can let your friends know that you're alive, so that they're not like, where'd they go? They never came back, you know. we can cut, if you guys want, to the Mysterium common room. People hang up their hats in here. Some people slump onto the couches. Other people slowly climb the stairs, exhausted. Nolan will help Anna up, definitely. Probably Cresta, too. And get her to her bed. We all kind of meet in the middle of the dormitory. Colin is yet to arrive, but he has been invited.
So, Anna, what, you all right? Oh, I know you're super tired, but that, she kind of doesn't get out the word relic, but that, that was something.
She like breathes in, but you see her like stop. Like there's a catch there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she slowly breathes out. I've been better. I think we found out what the drawback on this is outside of the can't sleep thing.
Maybe you should put it down.
Oh, don't worry. I'll probably sleep through this. I can't imagine not being unconscious. At least for a little bit.
And well, I've already beat the horse enough. So
I'll be fine.
okay.
Thank you. I promise. Is everyone I should probably turn the room on. And she like goes to stand and like use the. Can someone else do it, please? Actually,
I got it. Hati will go over to the owl and Secret forgot the words. Fuck.
Oculus, Videre,
Yeah.
Verum.
Doesn't matter. You just at this point.
that's what the
it's
hot
sixth
says, like
year, you
Oculus, Videre,
bullshit.
Beardium,
There we go. Yeah.
Hoot. And the bird's like, alright, I guess.
Hoot growl.
That's enough.
Let's go.
Hoot growl. Does anyone want to talk about what happened? Or do you want to just...
I mean, I didn't think they'd be still so organized after fourth year.
None said they were in factions.
If they were organized, I expect there'd be a lot more of them.
If they were following natural behaviors, assuming anything about that is natural, if we are following as like an ant colony or a bee colony, they should have produced a new brood mother by now. It's odd that they haven't. It's odd that they've split up so much. It's not logical. It's not how they're supposed to behave.
Maybe it could
A
be
lot of
time
them.
to...
Wilfred says.
It could be time to... It could be time to tell the Aurors what we did fourth year.
Didn't we already? Isn't that like known?
No,
what we did?
that is properly known. Yes,
Yeah, like
It's probably known that we murdered the
yeah.
brood mother.
the matriarch. Yeah.
Okay, cool. thought we were keeping a secret. Oh no, we just
there was
kept the
too many
fact that we
people
had.
there to keep it a secret.
Mhm.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
We had everybody there.
Oh, we
Neve
stole stuff
has-
from there. That's why we kept.
Mhm.
Okay, we kept that a secret.
Neve has Bunny on her lap, so Bunny can hear the conversation and respond if she would so like to.
The eight-legged Maltese.
It's okay. No, she's been refreshed. Okay, her
Okay, so
Baraboo
she's
has
regular.
been re-upped.
Keep that fucking thing away from me, Wilfred says. Very on edge after tonight.
She
Wilfred.
deserves to hear about it, and she wasn't raised with them.
Wilfred stays quiet, but you don't feel like he agrees right now.
It's like if I said you shouldn't be here because you're Magnus's son.
Let's stay. I mean, we just don't fight right now. Stop taking jabs at each other.
Nolan. What? You look. See what's coming. I wanna know. A kid. What? Come on, Nolan. Please. I feel like we all need to know. I can't. I don't have it.
What?
Oh, what? Was it taken? Did it get knocked out of your?
No. I don't trust myself with it anymore. What? What are you talking about?
Nolan's choosing to trust me.
It's my choice. If you need something, ask her. Maybe it's best if we just lay down for the night. Rin starts crying.
Yeah, we should all go rest. She'll like put an arm around Rin. She'll look back at Neve. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
You can hear a creaking of the door opening. You guys like left it open like a crack.
Mhm.
Neve. Downstairs.
Oh, we're up here.
Tell him to shut the door behind him.
Close the door behind you, please.
You hear the click. The fuck is this place? Looks around. How did I not know about this place?
Sir.
If you want to, just tell him to come up here.
It'll be easier to explain once you're up here.
Takes him a minute. Comes up the stairs. Arrives. Is this what I think it is? Like I'm putting the pieces together and I do not like what I'm finding.
Neve, do you want to get the pamphlet out?
Why do I have to do this? I'm not the prefect.
You wanted to do the pamphlet last time.
Give me the fucking pamphlet.
Somebody give me the pamphlet.
Welcome
ahead.
to Mysterium, House of Mysteries. It is made by Merlin and featuring Morgana. Yeah.
It's like a bullet point. It's faded now. No one's like touched it up. It's like a bullet pointed list.
I think
It's
this
handwritten.
part says, oh, it's supposed to be secret. Hati, when did you spill coffee on this?
Do I look like I drink coffee?
That was me. Drusilla says.
Why can we please not get coffee stains on the pamphlet?
Well, if you guys just went and got the coffee machine like I asked us to do, I'd have like a station.
We were
But I have to
waiting
make
for.
it. I have to make it on the little like coffee table.
No, Wilfred's been saying he was going to steal the coffee machine. He hasn't stolen the coffee machine yet.
I've had time, okay? Wilfred's
Just like you forgot to mop last week.
He can't mop since the last time that he mopped. And he left a
Oh,
bunch of
right, he
water
can't
on the
didn't
mop.
floor.
allow me anymore.
So we have to add Colin
It's
to
a
the chore
falling
chart.
hazard.
Colin,
Oh, this is your list of benefits. She'll like point at the benefits section that says get to any place in the castle for free.
Colin looked up from the pamphlet, the trifold pamphlet, and just like slumped down to sit on the floor with the rest of you.
Hey, I just realized something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colin, you're head boy, right?
Uh-huh.
It means you're in charge of all the houses.
Technically.
Great! Welcome.
welcome to the secret 5th house of Hogwarts.
You're gonna do great. She'll kiss his cheek.
Would you actually like to join us? You should
Ever
talk
since
to
I've been
Misty
invited
Downs.
to join this group, I have been battered, bruised, attacked, bit, set on fire, set in frost. I've been banished from this mortal plane of existence, and I have viewed the future.
Several times, several futures.
Not just what we did this year.
Fuck it.
Like, well, I'm already in this deep.
Yeah.
You should bring your intentions to Misty downstairs.
You named her Misty?
Yeah, well, she is Mysterium.
Well, I was thinking calling her Megan because it's kind of like it's kind of a mashup of Morgana and Merlin.
I'm gonna go get Colin a pin.
Here.
Oh,
Colin
I talked to
heads
the
out
owl.
for his initiation.
Where do we keep the stack of pins in here?
A stack of pins.
Yeah, there's initiation pins.
Can we have chips too? Like 30-day chips for how
Yeah.
long you've lasted in Mysterium.
Wilfred looks around. No one's thinking of leaving, are you?
Wait, was that on the table, like, at all for any of us?
I quite literally cannot.
We promised to help
Yeah,
this
I
school.
actually live here, Drusilla says. Yeah, I know, Drew. I want you to know now. I don't want to get blindsided by it.
We promised to help the school.
You say your thing.
We promised to help the school. And I think it's very fair that that extends to external threats just as much as internal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Rin puts a hand up.
Yes, Hana?
I don't. She's been crying this whole time. I don't know if my dad will let me. After all this, I'll get to take me home.
We'll write a letter. We'll get people to sign it. We're
Yeah,
not letting
not
you.
me. Honey, that's not a good thing. Maybe Cresta.
I can certainly try to write a letter.
It might be better if you don't write a letter.
It might be better if you just don't say anything.
I'll reach out to your dad.
Guys, but I don't... At the end of the day, I don't know when we're gonna get our mail back. You know, you saw all the owls going over top. Like, it's gonna be backed up for weeks.
Rin. She's gonna like lean out forward and like shakingly put out a hand for her.
She takes it. I don't want
Oh
to
my
leave.
god. Rin, you're missing so many Madame Pimpernel catalogs.
Stop!
You.
Neve! Everyone's just like, Neve, what the
What the
Oh,
fuck,
dude,
man?
come on.
It's okay. We'll get them from
Time
the
and
closet.
place.
Don't worry.
We're like, we go to the closet and our thing this year is like, give us the
Is
backlog
this
of
not
Madame
the game that it
Pimpernels.
broke?
No.
No.
Thank
No.
God.
Good.
No, that was
Oh,
Tuesday
no.
nights.
don't even
OG Tuesday.
my
okay.
fury.
Rin, no one is going to leave unless they want to leave. You don't want to leave. So we're going to do whatever we can to keep you here, okay?
Also, honey, you're almost 18. He can't make you go anywhere you don't want to go.
Technically, he can't do that now.
He can't.
I mean, 17.
You're 17. You're an adult.
It's not the same.
We can't have you deported.
You can bring me home.
And if I hide
And,
you.
I mean, I don't know what kind of things might happen if I chose to go against him.
Look, me and Wilfred know from experience what going against your parents looks like. And no matter the outcome, you still got us.
Or whatever happens, I understand. Wilfred says. We have
Exactly.
parents who are kind of messed up. Your dad's actually kind of cool.
Exactly.
And your mom is like a carbon copy of you, so.
I think we should all go lay down now.
We could kidnap you.
Do you think we could merge? I had this idea on the train. Like our rooms, we could put them together.
Are you suggesting we push our beds together?
I thought it would be nice.
Our Minecraft beds.
No.
Who's thinking?
Sorry.
No, I'm suggesting we actually move the rooms.
Mysterium can be whatever we want it to be, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure
Colin
if
comes back. Oh. Two visions one
So
day.
much.
Too much.
you
What's
want
the
3,
theme?
one in the currently spinning around in the pensieve that we have.
One of these beds mine? And you see like all of the rooms like move to the side, and like a new room shows up. Everybody's room like gets smaller by 2 feet.
Neve will
Oh,
like
that
beckon
sucks.
Colin over to her room. You can come over here.
The room like goes back. What the fuck is that?
Well, we could
It's
just
just too much for him. He goes off with Neve. He can explain it to him.
You fucking lost it.
Neve, you want to put like a door between our room? Like a
What?
request?
She wants you to share a bed with her, idiot. Sorry.
There's Wilfred.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry
Why
if I
do you
didn't clarify. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Wilfred's
okay.
like, do you want us to put a room in between for you and Krista, so Krista can go over? if need be.
Yes, please. I usually, me and Krista usually like tell each other good night every night. So
Yeah.
it'll be really weird if we break that tradition.
I'm pretty sure Neve would just wake me up if we broke that tradition just to say goodnight.
I have before. Remember?
You
You went
have.
to bed early because we had a test in the morning, and
Early bird
I
gets the
stayed
worm,
up
yeah.
late. I
Mm-hmm.
stayed up late because of reasons. And
Mm-hmm.
Romantically looking down at this picture of Sebastian.
you know, I just had to smoke a blunt and look at this
It's
picture.
the simple fact that Crystal still has not seen that picture. She
Oh
still
my
does not
god,
know.
you still haven't?
No.
Stop. Um,
God, we're
but
gonna get a
yeah,
thought
my day gets
processor.
all thrown out of whack and I can't sleep if I don't say goodnight to her, so.
It's true. Well, as much as I love everyone here, I am about 2 seconds away from uh losing it, but I'd like to go and cuddle with some people. Please.
That's fair.
Okay.
I was gonna talk to someone about this, but I couldn't in time, so I think I might have to catch him. I'm tired, but I feel like I have to stay up for a little bit. So
I mean, there's always tomorrow. I think we've earned tomorrow after tonight.
that's true. Maybe leave the decompressing for tomorrow. This is why you are the other prefect, Hati.
I do what I can.
She like holds her fist out,
Fist bump.
but then holds her arms out.
Gives you a hug.
We're gonna be okay.
Always figure something out.
We will. We faced a lot weirder than this. It's far from, I think, the worst we've seen.
You know, if we didn't get, yeah, they needed to put us in a train wreck to catch us off guard, you know? Otherwise, it wouldn't have been fair.
I could have dealt without the dark wizards or hordes or back from Angela, though.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. That probably is, that was a bad one, actually. Unnecessary obstacle.
You know, like maybe like one at a time, but like back to back, it's kind of taxing.
Yeah. If it was Juck, honestly, I would have taken the Dark Wizard over the train wreck and tidal wave of spiders and having to run and but
Right.
you know what? It's fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, we made it, so that's what counts.
We made it. I think it's time for us to go to bed. At least for
Probably
me.
the best.
Anna. No one says as you're turning around.
Yes.
Wilfred's idea was bad. Do you want to make more space for other people?
Oh, just make a community room.
I was more thinking our bedrooms, but
Oh,
community room's a good idea too.
you want to? Why don't
I
you
just don't want to be alone.
just share a bed with me?
But is Colin gonna stop us? I think we have sufficiently turned him to the dark side. Plus, I mean, he shares a bed with Beef, so we're hypocrite.
I mean, I don't feel like he has been a hypocrite in the past with her specifically. It's like she's like the neutral point in his little brain.
What do you think?
If you don't spend the night with me, you are fully free to go down to the Hufflepuff common room. But I will be following you there, so it's either here or there.
Okay. Puts a hand out, a glowing rune glows on its face, and he will. Yep. You can see the two curtains meld together, the space warping and forming in upon itself until a new opening, larger room is there with a queen-sized bed. Actually, they were already queen-sized.
California King.
Yeah.
Norbit! And she like runs in. It's her little. She goes to her little side table to see if her fish is still there. A little fish in an orb. And she got third year.
Little construct.
Mm-hmm.
It like swims over to the glass and like looks at you for a little bit and then like does like a few spins.
He loves me.
Not real, but I'd be remiss to say that he doesn't have a few thoughts going on in the head of his.
The day that he disappears is the day that I disappear. Not
never
really.
Say that
but...
again. Never say that again, please.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
You're being held up by paper mache and string. It's just set up. I'll take off your shoes. You guys find some solace together. Hati, Drusilla walks over. You know, I never actually got a bedroom.
You have what?
Yeah, just never got a bed.
I mean, did you ever try to sleep here?
Oh. Only on the couch. Hey, Pomfrey told me what you did on the way back to the castle.
Well, I figured probably ought to know, having to be able to treat you right, I mean,
What you did was reckless. You had already been hurt. And stupidly heroic. Thank you.
anytime.
It might be hardy, but apparently we can't take a lot of hits. Not without feeding.
Well, if I have anything to say about it, won't get hit again.
And I might remind you, I don't sleep. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few times that I actually fooled Billy into thinking I was, back before she knew.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stupefy myself.
Huh. I didn't know that. No, you didn't.
What do you do? So I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna make a few potions, something maybe to help Anna in the morning. But I'd still like to come by when you're asleep. Okay?
And well, I mean, I'll hang out with you until I pass out, I guess.
It's a date.
Let me go make us something then.
She takes your arm, kind of holds it close, and you guys cuddle together. I like to think there might be a few different positions, where like one where like she's like biting your arm like a little
Mhm.
bit, um, and then maybe another one where like she's like in the middle, and you are like around her as like the dire wolf. You know, she's like rubbing the fur.
Mhm.
You're so fluffy.
Hati is the fluffiest of wolves.
That could be cool. Cressida. Rin seems pretty upset about the idea that she might be sent home. Wilfred's been trying to help her, and kind of has been like leaving you alone a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, make an insight check. So I feel like something like that would happen would probably make someone feel maybe insecure, and they would want to know why.
19.
You know him. He's secure with you, and if his thoughts about you are any inclination, but like if his actions during the fight are any inclination to his thoughts about you, to not run off after you and allow you to go, be the hero, do the stupid thing and help Anna and them. Um, he obviously really trusts you, and it seems like you're holding together, and Rin is not.
Mm-hmm.
So he's focusing on her right now.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What do you do? Because the two of them are kind of doing their thing, and you could enter that. Certainly, it's not like you'd be unwelcome. Um, but also maybe you might not want to. What do you do?
Um, they have two. I don't think they all share a room. Um, I think what she would have done is like help Rin and Wilfred like walk into probably Wilfred's room. Um, she kind of watches them, get settled down, watches them kind of talking to each other, very observant, making sure they're okay silently.
You're like in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
And I think probably after a moment or two, she knows they're like sufficiently like kind of in, I don't want to say like in a bubble, but they're kind of like in that space where they're like they just need to be each other's strength right now. She'll kind of slip back out
Hey,
and go next door.
Krista,
Hmm?
Wilfred calls out. I know it's so weird to ask, but can I request something of you?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you check on Levi?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You head off. You can still go where you want.
Oh no, she was just gonna go into her tower in her own room, but she'll go check on Levi.
Okay. We follow Cresta down in through the dungeons. Castle's weirdly quiet. Everybody is off in their own places. No one's off in the hallways gabbing or having fun like they normally are. And of course, you're good to be walking out this late. I think that even if there was a problem with you being out this late, probably wouldn't care now, at least for today. You walk down to the Slytherin common room where you know it to be. Place a hand in front of the door, and the large brass snake goes over for like an archway, and the stone around it fades. The common room has a few people in it. You are able to probably already Calavari into your robes. And you walk past a few. You can see Taylor, Ernesia, and Gemma are talking. I'm not going to let them. It's not going to happen. I have been here for nearly 7 years now. 6 years. 7 years. I'm not letting some stupid 8-legged freaks ruin my education, my graduation. Right, Taylor? Taylor looks down to the side. Taylor! Leave her alone, dude. Well, you're not seriously leaving, are you? I don't. I was helping Pomfrey for hours. I am too tired to have this debate with you right now. Are you not going? It's as simple. It's a yes or no. You're spiraling. I get that. That doesn't mean the rest of us have to. I'm too tired to care. You're safe. Taylor's safe. I'm safe. That's what matters. Taylor, you okay? No. Well, that's obvious. You walk out of that scene. You pop up into the boys' dormitory up into the 7th floor, and you can see a, I don't know, like Hatsune Miku sticker
Mm-hmm.
pressed onto the door.
She'll open it.
You walk in, and you can see Levi is packing his shit.
Just gonna leave us?
Robe. Pull himself. He's in
Mm-hmm.
pajamas. Like boxers maybe, and like a shirt. And what are you doing here? How did you get in here?
I have my
Oh, I
ways.
know how. Never mind. Uh, he looks down at the bag back at you. I can't do this.
Can't do what?
Here. Everyone else is acting like these kinds of things are just normal, and they always act like that. He says, grabbing like a robe and properly putting it on, tying it off. Every single year, he sits down on the bed. Since we started at this stupid school, dangerous and deadly things have happened to us, and everybody just seems like it's normal. If there was one thing that Wilfred Dad said right in that tribunal, wizards, you wizards, you don't fear shit. I mean, maybe you should. I I don't want to die out here. I have a life. want to do something with my life. I don't know if that's going to be here or the Wizarding World. So I'm going. I as soon as that train is here, I have to.
I'll walk over, kind of looking at his bags. What do you think running's gonna do? You think it stops what happens here? What could happen to me or Wilfred or Rin, your friends?
I'm recommending you guys leave too. Really, I do. I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want anything to happen, but it's going to. It's war. And we're smack dab in the middle of it. Holed up in some castle. You honestly believe that we'll be safe here? That Wilfred will be safe here?
What I believe, Levi, is that running isn't gonna help us. What I believe is that some people don't exactly have an option to run off to.
He looks a little guilty.
Wilfred runs home. What do you think happens to him? What do you think Magnus does?
I feel like even Magnus couldn't possibly be mean to him after all this.
I've been in Magnus's head before. He would lock Wilfred away and we wouldn't see him.
I don't want that to happen. I don't know if I can do this. I'm not built like all of you guys. I'm just a kid from London. I wasn't built to be fighting giant fucking spiders.
I get it. She sits down on his bed.
Where's Wilfred? Why isn't he here?
I needed him. And,
Is she hurt?
no, she's just taking this pretty hard.
Okay, good, that's good. You know I love her too. I love her a lot.
She's special.
I've always been so happy that Wilfred's had someone like you. He says and comes over and takes your hand.
She'll, squeeze it. Before she, suddenly wraps him in a hug.
No, thanks, Chris. He seems kind of awkward in it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell anyone you are here, okay? And I'm not running anywhere anytime soon, but I have to do what I think is best. I'll talk to all of them before it happens.
For what it's worth, I think you should stay. Wilfred's gonna need you. Run too.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay, Krista? Alright?
Yeah. She'll, let go and get up. Yeah.
Neve. Neve? Art thou here?
She probably went to her
I
bed
fucking
again.
fell again.
We can't.
fell?
I I was dozing off, and I was like, hello, hi.
I know, it's a very calm atmosphere right now.
It is.
Right.
I'm like, sorry.
It's okay. You and Colin are... Well, sorry. Bad opener. 1 second. I have an ad. Wrong one. There. You are currently in your bag with your creatures, and your Drake is very webbed up. Does actually have some like fang marks where Acromantulas were attacking him, and he was able to buck him off and smack him with the tail. Actually, is it a boy or girl? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
It's
I
your
named
call.
him Jack Frost.
Boy,
So
okay.
boy, I guess.
And you are kind of like laying with him. You're in one of the more open areas right now. Uh, he is mostly going to sleep or has been lulled into kind of a deep sense of complacency. You can hear the rhythmic breathing through the nostrils again and again. And you've been trying to pick out like this webbing off of it, flick it off, trying to scourgify his scales, and you have like a brush that you're able to, in like nice little circular motions,
I think
clean
she
up.
has like his head in her lap, or like partially because he's so fucking big.
Mm-hmm. Knock knock. Colin
Come in.
is here. Need some help.
A little bit. I can't reach his tail right now, and I don't want to move him.
Okay. Okay. What do I do? You got a bucket of soap here? Cleaning him?
No soap. Unfortunately, I have been working on the webs with mostly well-placed defendos. Not sure if you're any good at like doing that.
Actually, I
I
might
can
have
keep him
something
still.
for this. Their scales, they're highly reflective, right? They're like hardened scales, not like fish scales, like lizard.
Yes, it's sort of like dragon scale, but weaker than that.
Yeah. Give me 3 seconds. Actually, um, he leaves for a little bit. You continue your thing. Just keep him nice and happy. He'll say before he leaves, and he's gonna come back with something. I can. Yeah. He comes back with a few different vials. One of them uh, is a pet tonic. Here, if you're able to feed him that, or like put it in his food or something like that, that'll really pipe him up for tomorrow. And this right here is something of my own design. It's kind of akin to a blemish blitzer, um, but it's a mild acid. It should be able to dissolve a lot of the webs that are still on him.
What are you going to do with that brain of yours once you get out of here?
He sits down and grabs like a bucket, fills it with water. Um, Pours like kind of like he has like a vial. He holds it in between his two fingers and then like pours it down into there, and ends up making this kind of mixture, this dilution. Honestly, I was thinking about opening up my own shop somewhere.
Really?
I wasn't sure if I was going to go to try somewhere big or maybe start somewhere small and work from there. Maybe like Feldcroft.
Feldcroft's a lovely place. I think I remember it, or what it used to be.
You said you had relatives there. The mill?
She did not.
Didn't you?
No. Milne said that. Fuck. Hold on. Let me think.
You said that
Colin's
people were being brought to
relatives.
Feldcroft from Keenbridge.
Yes.
I think
So
you
we were
said-
like, maybe we should. So I was like, maybe we should go over there at some point to like check and see if your relatives are there.
Okay.
Because he said he had relatives at whatever the fuck.
Need to get a bit of money first. I did get a little scholarship, though, at the end of the year. I already completed a few of my newts. So
Really? How'd you do?
I don't know yet. Apparently well enough to get a scholarship, but I haven't gotten all the grades back. I imagine I got a few O's, or at least I hope so. That's what I'm doing all this work for.
I
Brush
wouldn't be shocked if they were all O's. Here.
takes it and dips the brush in there, and you can hear this like slight sizzle, like a carbonated beverage. And when the stuff hits the strands, they begin to kind of dissolve. There we go. Yeah, it was like I was thinking something like Colin's collection. I could make stuff. And
Colin's cauldron.
no, but then people think, oh, I'm selling cauldrons.
True.
And I don't want to get in the business with Serdwins and pottages. They got multiple stores already.
It's oversaturated.
Completely.
I mean, really, how many collapsible cauldron editions can you make?
You can always come with me when you're done. When you're all graduated. I'd like you to.
Colin, what are we?
Hmm?
I mean, I thought we had said it would be casual when at the party or after the party, and I feel like we have gotten a fair bit closer than we were.
I thought I was clear. You didn't. Did I not? He realizes I never asked her. Just something because like you guys have been like bitching about it like in the background, but you learn. Colin is like, honestly, I guess things were just so good between us for so long and really close that I never really gave it much a second thought. I want to be with you. Kind of thought I already was.
I assumed that was where it was going, but I mentioned it to the others, and they were all aghast that you did not officially ask.
We all know that I can be a bit of a dunce at times. A bit thick.
Only with the stuff that doesn't really matter. I mean, what matters is I care for you deeply, and you care for me. And I would love to go with you once I'm graduated.
The love potion worked.
Ah, that was a trick. Hortensia, every breakfast.
No, that'd be terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm glad. Sorry for assuming.
You will have to ask Cresta.
You know, I feel like we're close enough now. Probably.
You see, darling, I come from a century where you would have asked for my hand in courtship from my father, and seen as my father is no longer around, and you have dishonored me already.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, we haven't.
We
Like,
have It's dishonorable to be alone with a gentleman without a chaperone, of course. She's like being very
all right.
sarcastic about
How many
this.
goats is it gonna take?
At least 5, and they have to be pure white. Perfect for sacrificing.
Not like a little bit of like black fur, little patchy.
No, no. That's a representation of sin.
I'm sorry, what?
You must present Cressida with at least 10 cows.
I'll see what I can do. But the local farmers aren't going to be very happy with me.
Maybe you can convince some of your business neighbors to lend you a few. I'm gonna miss you next year.
What the same touch?
I know, but it's not going to be the same when you're not within arm's reach.
Oh, if I can, I could. I could stay in Hogsmeade, nearby. You could visit me. I mean, they probably wouldn't allow it, but you can hold your own.
I have many different ways of getting places that people do not want me to be.
You know, Sellersville's coming up soon. Big romantic holiday. You'd obviously be my date.
You're asking me on an official date.
Official.
Well, I
It's
must
almost like we're a
accept.
real couple.
It's crazy. These things are developing so quickly.
Too fast. Sorry. I've come on too strong.
I would love to be your date.
Cool.
I would
Good.
love nothing more.
Wonderful. You honor me, my lady. How do they do it where you're from?
You honor me with the courtesy of your acceptance.
That's so extra.
It's sweet in some ways. I mean, things like flower language and stuff aren't respected nowadays, and I don't know. I think it's nice that there's so much meaning in little things. Makes me feel not weird for reading into everything.
We'll have some good times this year. Or try to, with everything going on. And next year, we'll still have time together.
Absolutely. And
every week, send you a letter. Post haste.
I would hope so. Along with any Owl Dash from any up and coming stores.
You want me to get you Madame Punnyfoots every week?
Oh, that would be actually delightful.
I would do it. You know, if I had the funds for it, then yeah, I would do it. I'm sure that Professor Dildro is going to love showing up in class out of nowhere. Actually, you know what? I'll buy an extra one for him, so you can bribe him.
Well, for his order, then you should put the whiskey on the side.
Dear Lord, not during work. I would hope.
You think he doesn't? I've known this man for 2 years, and I don't know. I've learned a lot of things about him that I wish I did not know.
There's some things that just better left not known.
Never get to know your heroes.
Kick me if Professor Dildero is one of my heroes.
I don't know. You were looking up to Magnus.
Yeah.
I'd say Dildero's a fair bit better.
He did save our lives again, so.
And he also has a really cool Patronus, and I really hate that I'm saying that.
I don't think that was a Patronus.
What could it have been?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think he just has a Thunderbird?
No, it definitely wasn't real. Maybe it was like a personal spell. Jeez. Now I get what he was talking about when he was talking about true power. Stuff like that. Terrifying wizard.
Don't let him get to you. You know, he doesn't decide anything. He might be general, but his wedding rings are still theftable. Stealable? I think stealable is the best.
It's been a long night, Neve. I think maybe Mr. What's his name?
Jack
dragon.
Frost?
You're kidding me.
I was making it up on the fly.
Maybe Mr. Frost, Jack Frost the Frostworm, is clean
Don't
enough.
patronize him.
Come on. Let's put him to bed and let's get some shut-eye. I know I need it. I know you need it.
I don't know. I could go for a few days like this. She'll like kiss the head of the dragon.
In
or
his
the
head, he's like,
frostworm.
she go days doing this. Like, I'm not going to be able to keep up in the future.
She'll like give the dragon a little forehead kiss before ushering it into the demiplane.
He helps you like close the gate for it to go down on it. And you guys hold hands and walk out, presumably, to spend the night with each other so that you don't have to be alone. And with that, we fulfill McGonagall's words. Is it? I'm trying to find the good ones. Oh, where is it? Come on. You have lended your hearts and hands to support one another. You will heal, recover together. And your unity is your strength. Your commitment to each other is a vow not broken. And you stand up with one another against fear and be not moved. And that and that as everything starts to pull away, and Cresta, you kind of like pull back into the bedroom, and you can see Rin and Wilfred laying together. And you maybe go out to the couch or something, but you can see Wilfred like notices you coming in, like, pulls the blanket up, pulls you in, and you're able to stay with Rin, and Rin kind of like pushes up with you. And you and Nolan are together, hands, fingers pressed one to another. Hati, Drusilla has a little globe, little Lumos Maxima that's hovering nearby, that she's reading a book, and you are asleep in wolf form, curled around her like some kind of body pillow. All of this. That's where we end our episode.
Ooh, let's go.
Whoa!
Thank you, everybody, for playing today.
Absolutely.
And it is important, I suppose, to go over some stuff. Because we ended up going in to the dormitory, to the Mysterium common room, we did not get to see the scenes, some of the scenes, of people, whether they're staying or going. Morgan is thinking heavily about leaving. In the morning, Wilfred will argue with him. Nolan is obviously committed to stay. Macy is scared and unsure. Rin, of course. She believes it's very likely that she'll be taken. Delilah is going home. Juniper will not leave, and will not let Delilah leave. It's a major point of contention between the two of them. They've been arguing, and they will argue for the next few days. In Gryffindor, Nate is staying. Logan wants to go. Darcy's unsure. Sam won't leave her sister, and Sally is staying, so is Sam. And Sadie, obviously, this is her home. In Ravenclaw, Brett's probably leaving. And Reese doesn't want to leave, but he's in similar situations with his foreign parents. Might pull him from the school. Saoirse doesn't quite know how she feels right now. Janice is staying and refuses to leave. Billy wants to go home. She's scared. And of course, Drusilla would never leave. Would never leave Hati.
Oh,
Levi, he is scared. He feels like he's going to die here if he stays. It feels like it's possible that other people will too. And that Wizard's honestly kind of crazy. He's sticking around here. Taylor, of course, is who the fuck knows. She's been quiet, barely speaking for a while. Arnesia's too tired to care, has been. She hasn't made up her mind, but isn't really in either court right now. And Gemma is spiteful, pissed. She uses that to fuel her decision to reach graduation. When session 50 comes, the session is called The Past Burns for Thee. It's a very special session. Probably going to be a two-parter. And it's also kind of a Valentine's episode called Celis Veil. Oh, wait, no. Celis Veil comes after. Past for Burns for Thee happens before that. I won't offer any spoilers, but it's a good episode.
I think I know what it is.
Good night, stream.
Night.